Hi, everybody. Hi, Facebook. Hi, Instagram. Hi, YouTube. We are live for our gem sale. We're so happy to have you here. I want to remind everybody, we have been going live on our other platforms just to let you know we're here, but you can't play unless you're on YouTube. So you guys are in the right place. Welcome in. This is Sage Goddess, and we do this twice a month, which is really beautifully, thoughtfully curated gems and minerals and carvings and jewelry and wands and all kinds of magic for you. So welcome in. We're going to be with you for the next 3 hours or so. Pretty soon, Alexis is going to tell you all the rules. I'm going to tell you some of the rules, and there she is. The
Hi,
one
everybody.
and the only, and you look beautiful today.
Thank you. I tried.
No, you really do.
I made an effort. Thank you.
You always look beautiful, but I love your shirt and
I found it in the back of my closet.
Do you ever shop your closet?
Yeah, I did some cleaning this weekend, and I found my shirt in my closet. So thank you very much. That's very sweet of you.
No, that's really, really true. I honestly, I have a big fundraiser to go to on Friday.
Oh, that's fun.
And my friend was like, I'm going on Rent the Runway to get a dress, which is really cool. Have you tried Rent the Runway? It's like you can rent really nice dresses, but if you're only going to wear it one time, you spend $40 instead of buying the whole thing. And then I'm like, well, now the pressure's on. I don't know if I have Rent the Runway in my closet. So last night I'm in my closet going, well, what am I going to find to wear? Anyway, we're really happy that you're here.
Pen. I see you have some extra pens.
I have a lot of pens, darling.
Oh, a teal one. Thank
Get a little
you.
special pen. So you are here with our live gem sale. We chit chat a lot. I talk a lot, but this is also a teaching opportunity. So some people come to the live sales just to learn, and I love that. I used to be a professor, so if you're here to learn, you're also in the right place. Have a notebook. You're going to learn about metaphysical properties and geological properties of a lot of different gems and minerals tonight. If anybody's new, I just want to say welcome in. We always love having new folks. Some of you are highly experienced professionals, so I don't have to tell you too much, except that we're really delighted that you're here. Yeah. So make sure you're set to live chat at the top of the feed, not top chat. Top chat makes you look special, but it's not what we see. So if you want to know what we see here at Sage Goddess, you want to be on live chat and not top chat. So that's the first thing.
That's the first thing.
Everything I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk too much about it, but everything is for sale. The prices are always the lowest, at least in my experience, that you'll find online. Everything ships for free in the U.S. It's $5 per item outside the U.S. And we have different payment options.
We sure do.
So, and was I right about Klarna? Is Klarna an additional payment option on SageGoddess.com?
I believe we're working on it, but it is not officially set up yet.
So we have PayPal, Affirm, Afterpay, and Zip, which are payment plans. So let's say you find something you really love, but you're like, I don't want to pay for that all tonight. You don't have to. This allows you to split your invoice that you get after the sale into 4 monthly payments. And I think it's Affirm that doesn't have a limit either. So that's kind of cool too. So that's a way for you to pay your invoice a little bit at a time instead of all at once. And I want to thank Team SG for working so hard behind the scenes to bring this beautiful sale to you. It is gorgeous. You're going to be really excited about everything that you're going to see and learn today.
We're so excited. We do have Robin in the room with us.
Robin's in the room with us. And so what are the rules that I did not cover that need to be covered?
So if you want to shop with us here during the live gem sale, I think what's throwing me off is that this is closer than it usually is.
Yeah, let's move that away.
I was trying to
Can you
figure
guys
out.
hear us okay? I don't want to be yelling at you. It's
I was
awkward.
trying to figure out what was going on. So I was like, it feels more
We've
cramped
got
than it normally does.
different camera
There we go.
situation today. So.
So if you want to participate in our live gem sale, you do have to have an account at sagegoddess.com, and you have to add your YouTube handle to your account on sagegoddess.com. So if you don't know what your YouTube handle is, it's that little name that you have when you comment in our chat feed. The other rule is you do have to wait for our team to prompt you to bid. So once Athena says the name and price of the item, Team SG is going to comment, and that is when you can place your bids. Bids placed before Team SG are not counted. Please only bid once per item. We don't need you to comment multiple times. It causes confusion.
We got you.
We got you. And please only bid on items that you're serious about, because you cannot back out on items during the sale.
Yes. I think that's everything.
I believe it is.
And we need to know.
We do always like to start with a giveaway, so I have that for you here.
And one thing to tell you is, if you want to know who Team SG is, they're the ones with the gold box. So when they say, let me give you an example. I've been sitting here talking for an hour about my finger. And I finally say, my index finger is available for $20. they're going to comment and say, Athena's index finger, $20. You're going to cut and paste all of that, put it in a comment and say sold. Or amethyst geode, or whatever it is tonight, right? So I'm going to give you a ballpark so you can start to think about whether you can afford this thing that you're interested in. If you get confused, Cynthia, I'm here to answer questions. So is Alexis and our team. So, and there's no dumb questions. I will do my best to answer as many questions as come up in the feed as possible. Yeah, and I'm just happy you're here. I really want you to enjoy this. Some people turn on our sale while they're cooking dinner. And we're just rolling in the background. You know what I mean? We're kind of like your sisters from afar. So just come hang out with us, you know? And if you see something beautiful that you like, it's available for you. And like I said, free shipping in the US, $5 per item outside the US. So, yeah.
And if you're live with us on either Instagram or Facebook, if you want to participate, you do have to head over to youtube.com/sagegoddess.
Yeah.
If you're on Instagram, the link is in our bio. If you're on Facebook, the link is in the description of the video. And we're really happy to have you here hanging out with us, too.
That was really organized of you.
Thank you. I've been working on that.
I am seriously impressed.
Thank you.
And kudos to Joseph, too, for
Yes.
his masterwork with cameras. Okay.
Joseph is always helpful.
On top of it all.
So shall we start
Okay,
with our
yeah,
first
so we have a giveaway. We do multiple giveaways that the team doesn't know about today. I always go rogue. Inside.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm going to do a little reading for you and write you a little letter inside. I think it's special. It's not a stone, but so whoever wins them, the team will tell me, and then I will pull a couple cards and write you a little letter and sign it, and then this will be your little pocket journal. So,
okay, so the sound they're saying gone when we've switched cameras. Is the sound gone when we're on the front camera or the second camera?
Can you hear us now? How about now? How about now?
We have
How
sound
about
now. Okay,
How
so
about
we're back
How about
on this one. So it is the product camera whose sound is not working.
Okay, so we'll figure that out. Anyway, this is a little extra giveaway for you with a love note from me and a little reading. So when I get to that, and if you guys like that, maybe we'll include these as giveaways each week. I will tell you, I love doing readings and I love writing notes. I'm an old-fashioned person. I still like to write cards and notes. So if you guys like this, I like it too, and it might become kind of a regular thing. I just fell in love with the journals, so I bought them for you.
Now I'm gonna do something super quick, so don't say anything super.
You can enter to win this giveaway. Okay, we're going for
Yeah,
it.
we know you couldn't hear us.
Oh, well, I
so
was
just say that
yeah.
one more time. Yeah.
So yeah, we're just inviting people from Facebook and Instagram over to YouTube. Okay, this is a beautiful Buddha hand carved out of tiger's eye, and I want to tell you all about tiger's eye. I think you can hear us now because we switched the camera back, so everything should be fine. And if you do want this, even as I'm talking about it, you can just say yes right now if you know you're feeling called to it. Okay. Tiger's eye is the stone that's associated with the goddess Athena, which is so funny because I've always loved it, and I've loved it since before I knew that. I didn't always know it was her stone. The Buddha, of course, is not a god. The Buddha was a man who reached nirvana, right? The state of ascension and enlightenment through practice. That's the Cliff's Notes version. But we think of Buddha as an ascended master, right? And what's funny is, like, people always ask me, like, what are you? Are you Christian? Are you pagan? And I always laugh and say, I think I'm mostly Buddhist, honestly, which is the craziest part. I was raised Christian, trained pagan, and as I get older, I find myself being extremely focused on mindfulness and presence in my practice. And so, anyway, I incorporate all aspects of all traditions. I have carved Buddhas all over my house. I have one that is 8 feet tall in my entrance to my house. So when you walk into my house, I'm kind of out the closet, because you kind of figure out very quickly when you're looking up at this 8-foot tall Buddha that, you know, which is a fountain, how important the Buddha is to me in my practice. So if you need a daily reminder to be mindful, to be present, now what's cool about Tiger's Eye, Tiger's Eye is all about, it's a solar plexus stone, but it's also about justice, confidence, it's about strength, but it's also about psychic development, and it's about protection too. So it's got all these layers to it, and strategy, which is why people sometimes associate it with the goddess Athena. So if you don't have a carved Buddha in your collection, I just want to invite you tonight. And the way the carving is done is so beautiful, because it's almost a dark brown on the front and on the back. But the sides of the Buddha are where you see that really golden color of the tiger's eye come to life. So again, protection, psychic development, purification, strategy, like where do I need to go and how do I get there? That's tiger's eye. So yeah, isn't that cool? What a great giveaway to start with, don't you think? It's a great way to set the tone for our time together tonight. So I'm going to go through the feed. I choose winners intuitively for giveaways. It's just kind of a little zing up my spine. And again, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, come over. Yeah, and Joseph will be reminding you in the comments too. Yes. But if you're on Instagram, just go to the link in our bio and click there. You'll be live with us. And if you're on Facebook, it's in the copy of this live. youtube.com/sagegoddess. Come join us over there. Okay, so let's see where this is going. Who needs a tiger's eye Buddha in their life? Pretty much everybody. Tell me somebody who doesn't need protection, peace, strategy, intelligence, justice, right outcomes. You know, the only thing that's missing is happiness. But if you have all those things, you're probably pretty happy. Let's see. All right. Okay, instant hit. This is going to Joanne Stanley.
Aw, congratulations,
hey,
Joanne.
First gemstone. Her daughter's name is Athena, and it's her first Buddha. That for me checks all the boxes, Joanne, I gotta say. So congratulations. I hope you love it. You know what's really cool is now that you know that it's Athena's stone, it's gonna make you think of your daughter when you see it. And I kind of love that extra layer of it for you, Joanne. So congratulations, and stay tuned. We have 2 journals that I'm giving away and 1 more giveaway too before the end of the sale tonight, and we're here with you for the next almost 3 hours. So
this party's barely getting started.
We're this party barely getting started, honey. youtube.com/sagegoddess to join us. We'd love to have you there. Congrats! I love that. No. Okay, and the sun is out.
It's so pretty outside.
Which honestly, the sun hasn't been out in 84 years.
It's been 84 years
in Los Angeles since we've had sunshine. So we're celebrating today. So cheers. Okay. All right.
I'm going to try one more time to fix the sound. So before any of you panic.
Dave knows how to do this really quickly too. So you can always just call him and
yes.
Dave's at Nick's baseball game where he would be here fixing this.
Yeah. So don't panic, guys. I know you can't hear us. We will be right back. It needs to change to this. Okay. I just had to calm down for a second. I knew it. Okay. Yay. I'm so glad we got it fixed.
I will just say you never didn't calm down.
You're the calmest, honestly, it felt like I was 100% freaking out. But I got it. So.
We're good. Yeah.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Joseph just comes in busting in like Kramer. Like
he did
just like.
Okay.
All right. So the next
It
item.
worked. Okay,
Good.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
glad
they're
we
saying
got
we
it.
almost had it. Now they don't. I don't know. Okay. Good.
No, it says it was fixed.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Let's move on. It's
Okay.
working.
Yeah. They said
Okay.
it's working. Yeah.
Now, what line are we on?
It's working.
Alexis?
Yeah. So we are on line 20.
Line 20.
And this is Star Ruby.
Yes, darlings. Okay, super excited. You know that ruby and sapphire are my favorite stones. They're both members of the same gemstone family called corundum, right? So if corundum is red, it's ruby. If corundum is any other color, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, it's sapphire. It's the same mineral and has the same mineralogical properties. So corundum is a 9 out of 10 on the measure of hardness scale. Why does that matter? It's a measure of durability of the stone. So it's a very hard stone, and that's why like I never take my sapphire jewelry off. It's because I wear diamonds and sapphires most of the time. 9 and 10 on the measure of hardness scale. Those stones break other stones. They don't get broken. So they're very strong. But what's interesting about ruby and sapphire is they actually do have slightly different metaphysical properties. Sapphire is more for wisdom. Ruby is your root chakra companion. It stimulates passion and life force. It brings intensity. It's very good for anyone with depression because it stabilizes your entire chakra system and central nervous system, which by the way are the same thing. Your central nervous system is your chakra system. We don't call it the chakra system in Western medicine. We call it the central nervous system, but it's the same thing. It's basically how your body runs energy, right? And it can get blocked. Your spinal cord can get blocked, right? And so this is about clearing blockages. And remember that your root chakra is the chakra that's all about, am I safe? Am I secure? You know, am I home? Am I worthy? Do I deserve to be here? Ruby answers a yes to all of those questions. Yes, you're safe. Yes, you're home. Yes, you are worthy of being here. And that's why it's so good for depression, because a lot of times depression is, am I good enough? Am I strong enough? Am I going to make it? Ruby reminds you always that you will. It is also the birthstone for month of July. I was always jealous because I was born in August and my birthstone is peridot, which is pretty, but it ain't ruby. And then the next month over is sapphire in September, which also, in my opinion, I like it better than peridot. So I felt like I got sandwiched between two of the most beautiful stones in the entire mineral world, which is fine. We're moving on.
You're a corundum sandwich.
I am a corundum sandwich. Peridot is great, by the way, because it's for abundance. So it's not like it's a bad stone. It's just not sapphire and ruby, so it's not as sexy. So anyway, if you need all of those energies, now I'm gonna take it one step further. Okay. The star. So star rubies, star sapphires are like the top 5% of rubies and sapphires. May even be more rare than that. What happens is these stones grow in hexagons. And the hexagons, as it grows, they twist just so slightly at a very specific angle. And in 5% of them, they form a 6-pointed star. And these are star ruby spheres, which is really amazing. So I want to tell you, these are all under $100. I have 33 of the small, which are 1.25 inches. And she'll show you that. That's that little cutie right there for under $80. And then, and by the way, we used to sell that size for $120. So this is one of our, like, this is the lowest price we've ever done on star rubies, and I don't have any more. So if you've wanted star ruby and you're like, $80 is a swinging deal. And then the medium size, which we used to sell for $150, is now under $100. And yes, they fluoresce under.
I just barely missed
a black light, which is, it may not do it for us today, but I
the,
know.
the light doesn't
We'll find a way to do it for you. Okay, are you ready? Okay, the small I have 33 for $79, 1.25 inches, and the medium I have 42 at $99 at 1.5 inches. Solid star rubies.
Alright guys, I've got a really shitty black light here. So
maybe Rachel can bring us a better one, because down in photography, if you're listening, Rachel, would you bring us a good black light?
If someone could. One that we don't have to click a million times to get to the black light.
Bring me one that's not clicky.
We used to have one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
You know, things migrate out of here.
Somebody
and I
likes
swear there's
taking
little
our
fairies who come in and they're like, I would like a black light.
I would like a black
What else do you have in here? Anyway, congratulations to those of you who are getting one. The price is really amazing. And I'll tell you something, you can have those made into jewelry. I have a friend who took her sphere to a jeweler. The jeweler had a little sterling silver, like a cap, like a little hat, attached it to the sphere and put a bezel on it. And she was able to wear it like a pendant. It's so beautiful. So don't rule spheres out as jewelry. My friend showed me hers and I was like, that's really smart. So you can totally do that.
That sounds stunning.
It was stunning. Congratulations. Yeah, so if you want to buy that, what you're going to do is cut and paste where it says small star ruby $79 and say sold as your comment. Or you're going to cut and paste star ruby medium sphere 99 and say sold, and that's your comment. That's how you shop.
What is the black in ruby? Isn't it usually tourmaline?
It's always tourmaline.
Yeah.
That's the other cool part. Is like there's, most stones, if you're new to stones, by the way, my brand new book on crystal is called Crystalpedia. My fourth book, actually the Kindle version is now available for pre-sale on Amazon, I learned, but the hard copy is not available for pre-order yet. It will be very soon. It's coming out in December. So that's a crystal encyclopedia, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. But I've been writing about and working with crystals for more than 30 years. And one of the things I love about crystals, it is very heavy, is that they grow in what's called a matrix. And a lot of times that matrix is other really cool stones. And so in the case of ruby and sapphire, you will often find black tourmaline in the matrix. Now what's black tourmaline about? Radical protection. So I love that. It's kind of like, think of it like a party bonus when your stones grow in a matrix and that matrix has its own metaphysical properties. Kind of love that. I know. So congratulations. I know. It would be really cool as one side of a wand.
Oh,
like a single terminated wand.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of next level, honestly.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah. So congratulations.
So,
Okay. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't think it's my last book, but I'm very proud of it. And it's beautiful. Team SG did all the photography. There's more than 180 stones in Crystalpedia, so stay tuned. It's coming.
It's a really beautiful book.
Speaking of beautiful, look at my segue.
that was a beautiful segue.
I thought it was lovely. I will just tell you, I'm biased here, and Team SG will tell you that. This is one of my favorite stones in the world. Top 10. It's really, really true. Smoky Celestial Quartz. Team SG knows when we're at one of the gem shows and there's like a table of celestial quartz and then all of a sudden they can't find me, it's because I went back to the celestial quartz. I think it's cool to show it on the light stand. I'd like to show them without the light shoe, just because it kind of shows more of the skeleton. So let me back up the truck for a second. Okay, first of all, celestial quartz is the oldest quartz that comes out of Brazil. It's called skeletal because it's so old that everything organic in it, and I'm telling you there's a whole universe inside of each of these. I only have 6 of these. They're all 5 to 6 inches and they're all under $350. The retail price of these is closer to like almost $600, okay? This is smoky quartz, which clears negative energy, transmutes, takes what's bad, makes it into something usable, okay? It's skeletal because it's so old that anything organic in it, like water, has disappeared, right? Has dried over the thousands and millions of years. So it leaves behind the skeleton of the formation of the quartz, so all those lines. A lot of these have water bubbles in them. And then these all have different formations in them. Stair steps, ladders, phantoms. Do you see all the markings on the front? How it's just, you can see geometry everywhere you look. There's a whole world inside. If you can hit it from behind with a flashlight, it might be another way to show. Now some of these are kind of this is actually a smoky citrine. Do you see how there's gold inside of this? I don't know if they're all smoky citrine, but this one is, and so I can tell you this should be closer to $1,000. When you have smoky citrine, the value of something goes up by like 5x. I have a piece almost identical to this on my altar at home, and I only have about 6 stones on my altar, my primary altar. That tells you how special this is. Again, it is top 10 in my collection of all time. If you do not have a skeletal, celestial, smoky and in this case, smoky citrine generator. They're very rare and hard to find. Tonight, these are $344. I have 6. Ancient Wisdom, Transmutation, Protection. It truly is one of my favorite types of quartz of all time. And what's really cool about celestial quartz is that, you know, for people who say, well, I hear you, but I can't really feel stones. Like, I know you talk about like feeling crystals and vibrations and all this stuff, but I don't feel it. I've never really heard anybody say they don't feel celestial quartz. But I think it's when you think about Brazil and how much quartz grows in Brazil, and for this to be some of the oldest quartz from that country, it's a phenomenal statement. So yeah, I only have 6. That's it. The price is crazy, especially given that it ships to you for free. So enjoy this one, everybody. It's incredible. Hi, Cindy Dotson. So glad you're here. Do you feel it, Charlene? Yeah, Charlene's like, she loves it. It's lovely. Nita feels the energy from it. Isn't that cool? It's super magical, Jackie. I'm sincere when I tell you, I can't walk by these stones without communing with them. There is something about them. The vibration is intense. So I'm really happy for those of you who are getting one tonight.
Hey guys, I see you over on Facebook saying that you can't see the crystals. It's because we're over on YouTube.
You have to go to youtube.com/sagegoddess.
Click the link in the description. So we'll kind of show you some of the crystals, but really if you want to participate, head on over to YouTube. We're just getting the word out there.
I wonder if somebody from our team could just comment to moderate that a little bit and let people know to come over.
Yes, yeah. Team SG or Rachel or someone, if you could send a message to Karen's probably the right person for that.
Just to comment once in a while and let you guys know that we're over on YouTube. We're here though to say hi to you and let you know.
And to hang out with you.
And again, if you're on Instagram, you can just go to our bio and click the link there, or just youtube.com/sagegoddess. We're live right now. If you're seeing this, we're live. We'd love to have you. We've got giveaways galore, all kinds of pretty things.
All the cool stuff.
Yay! Well, and what's cool about these shows too, if you're new, is anybody new? I don't think I asked for a show of hands. We've got kind of something for everyone. All different price points, usually from like $29 up to maybe $1,500, and all different kinds of things. You know, carvings and jewelry, and so there really is something for everybody. And every show is different. I don't think we've ever really repeated a show. You know, I mean, I know we haven't, but we don't even usually repeat items. A lot of times these are like one-of-a-kind things that have been made just for the show. So you're going to see some pretty cool stuff tonight. So Cynthia's new.
Hi.
Very cool. Yay, Beth found us, so I'm happy you're here.
Speaking of which, I was so excited to tell you that, remember how heartbroken I was?
Yes, you found it?
Yeah, I told you I was cleaning. It must have gotten stuck to one of my clothes or something.
I am so happy to hear that, because remember how I thought I lost mine and I found it too?
Yes.
Cynthia Romero made these for us, and I love it. Cynthia, are you here tonight? Anyway, we both love our bracelets and we never take them off.
Well, I did take mine off, I guess, on accident. And I thought it was lost forever. And then I found it, and it was still, like, it wasn't even broken or anything. So I was very excited.
Such good news.
Yeah. I almost texted you.
Welcome to Nick. Yeah, you should have texted me. I would have celebrated with you. We could do like a Wonder Twins it was activate or whatever.
It was like 10 o'clock at night on Friday. Wonder Twins.
Oh, I'm always here for that. We always send each other weird cat names and stuff in the middle of the night. Yeah, so welcome. I just want to say hi to everybody who's new. We're super happy. So Nick, Allison, Cheney Moore's new, guys. Jacqueline, Morgan, you are not new, you naughty, naughty boy. Jacqueline Jones, yep. And Michelle, Crecia's new. Emrys is new to the lives.
Welcome,
Lynn Meyer,
guys.
first time watching us live. So cheers, Pam B. What's going on tonight? Sandy Lipinski. We're thrilled. Yeah. We're thrilled. Okay.
Aw, thank you, Vanessa.
So let's show you some more cool stuff.
Yes, these are one of my favorites. Mosaic Chalcedony.
Now I know, like, I'm sounding like I have a problem when I say I'm also addicted to this stone. I'm not addicted to every stone. But this is another one where the team is like, oh God, here we go with mosaic quartz. Mosaic quartz also comes from Brazil. These are what are called double terminated points. And if you're on YouTube right now, don't leave, but later tonight or tomorrow when you have time, there's a free class on YouTube on our channel about how to work with wands. And I actually teach how to work with double terms. Double terms means there's a point on both sides, and this becomes what we call a trans channeler. So this sends energy and receives energy at the same time. So whereas a single terminated wand can only send or receive, this does both. And so it's really powerful for increasing your ability to hold and manage energy. And honestly, that's the work of life. If you're stressed and overwhelmed, it's because you're not holding and managing your energy well. Once you learn how to run your energy efficiently, which is what I spent my life teaching, you'll find that like the things that happen in life, you know, are kind of your Teflon coated a little bit because the energy is just running itself. So this is a power tool. Which line is this one, Alexis?
This is number 6.
There it is. Okay. Why is mosaic quartz so interesting, and why is Athena kind of fixated on it? And yeah, and if my team, Rebecca, doesn't have time to post the link for you at the end, we'll go back and post the link for you to the free class. Mosaic quartz is called mosaic because there isn't just quartz going on here. There's other minerals too. The blue in this one that you see, by the way, is opal. And then there's chalcedony, different colors of chalcedony. Then you'll see sometimes a little bit of jasper. There's always quartz in the matrix. Sometimes there's clear quartz, sometimes there's smoky quartz. You're also going to find amphibole, which calls in your angels, hematite, which is super grounding and protective, epidote in these two, which is for manifestation, which we always love. There's also pink amethyst, manganese, carbon, and then yellow and blue opal. I almost feel like the whole alphabet of stones, like the whole damn encyclopedia is in here, which is why it's so powerful. But these are little pockets in Brazil where this mosaic quartz grows. And so the mosaic comes from the fact that it looks like a mosaic. I have mosaic quartz in my kitchen, and when people come over to my house, even people who don't know stones are always like, what is that? Because they're just like, there's like rivers of things going through that. What's cool is all of those stones do different things. Opal helps you through transformation. Manganese is a master physical healer. Carbon is too. Quartz magnifies your energy, right? Chalcedony is for creativity, and it brings a little bit of tenderness and softness into your field. So there's stones that are more masculine in here, like the hematite, for example, and stones that are more feminine, like the opal. Got that little pocket of druzy opal
so
in there. It's
pretty.
magnificent.
I know.
It's a power wand. And here's the other cool thing about it. All double terminated wands you can use. If you guys done ceremony with me, we have full moon tomorrow night right here on YouTube too. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because that's free too. You can open your circles for ceremony, close your circles, activate grids, send and receive energy with one tool. So this is a power tool. Almost more than any other combination you can work with. And like I said, it's got the masculine and the feminine in it. Isn't that cool? So it's called mosaic quartz, but it has chalcedony in it. It's one of the matrix stones. We talked about matrix earlier. So I have 3 different sizes. This, I think, is the largest one.
That's the largest.
And the large is 5 to 6 inches. I have 5 of these at $59. Isn't that crazy? And then the medium is under $50. You ready? I have 13 that are 4 to 5 inches for $49. Yep.
Worm right there.
And then on the right side of your screen is the small, which is 3 to 4 inches. I have 6 of those at $39. So it's affordable, it's magical, it's multi-purpose. Like, what doesn't this do, right? Because the stones in this have all the metaphysical properties. So if you're new to stones, if you don't have a double terminated quartz point yet, this is probably the most powerful one you'll find because it's got all the other stones in it too that add those additional metaphysical and energetic and ceremonial properties. So they've posted the small. You can go ahead and comment if you want the small. Again, the small I had 6. I just don't have, you know, these sales if you're new, there's like 6 of this, 9 of that. There's usually, or sometimes there's just 1 of things. So, and then Team SG will post the winners, so you'll know if you got it. I know. And then the medium, I had 13, and the large, I had 5.
I'm trying to steal this. You like didn't want to
put that in my bra.
For a second. We would definitely see you walking out with it.
Yeah, if one of my boobs looks really big and pointy,
It's because
I've got a double term in there. Are you just happy to see me? I am known to like walk out of the building with stuff from these sales, and I swear it's mostly unintentional. There's been very few times where I've intentionally been like, but I'll wear like a ring out by accident, and I get home and I'm like, well, shit.
He was like,
Will they notice?
Well, they know.
So congratulations. Yeah, we have up to 50 of things sometimes. Sometimes we get lucky ducks and there'll be up to 50. Yep, pointy boobs. Don't lie. That's how you know you got a rock in there. She's showing you Charlotte. She's being a tease.
I don't want to get in trouble for not showing them the things again.
And you know what's funny is, like, you put it on that aura plate and it's like
I know.
intergalactic.
Isn't it so pretty?
It's like, what? I can't even concentrate.
This is the only thing that needs to be on the plate, honestly.
I know. Okay, you ready to talk about Charlotte? I know. Hi, Maureen O'Callahan. I can see you, cutie pie. Okay, seriously? So every stone has different metaphysical properties. Every stone comes from a different place in the world. We were just talking about Brazil, right? South America, warm climate, right? Brazilian people are some of my favorite people on the planet. I swear Brazilian people are just made of love. I don't think I've ever met a Brazilian person I didn't just fall in love with right away. Now we're going to go to a whole different part of the world. Now we've gone from beautiful, balmy, humid, warm, beautiful Brazil all the way up to the coldest part of the planet near Siberia, which is the Sharo Peninsula of Russia, to bring you a stone called Charoite, Charoite. Charoite is the warrior stone. That's right, Nancy Campbell. And you can tell I've got some of my students in the feed. They're so smart. They know their stones. This is a AAA grade Charoite. And there's a little bit, do you see kind of a minty green color in there? Do you see that? That's a separate mineral called Tinaksite, Tinaksite, which actually helps you set boundaries. So this is for you to be strong, right? And this is for you to have strong boundaries so that you manage your energy. You're not taking on other people's problems like they're your own. You're kind of commanding and establishing how you want to be treated, right? But the reason I call it the warrior stone, and it really is one of the only stones in the mineral world precisely for courage. This is for you if you're really going through it. And a lot of times what I've noticed, I work with millions of people all over the world. When we post on Sage Goddess now, we reach 18 million people a week, which is really crazy. Considering we've been doing this for 12 years, but it's amazing how many people see what we do. It's a blessing, and thank you for sharing what we do. It means so much to us. So I talk to a lot of folks in all different parts of the world. You know what we all have in common, no matter what language we speak or where we come from or what we look like or what our childhood was like? Most of us, when we're going through hard times, we keep it to ourselves. And this is the stone that supports you if you're going through something, especially a really deep personal struggle, and you're like, I just need strength. I just need to get through this. I know brighter days are ahead. I know it won't always be this hard. It summons this like deep well of strength within you. And I also will say a lot of my clients are vets, are veterans who've served our country or their country with such incredible power and dignity. And it also helps with, I've experienced with their PTSD, because a lot of them come back from battle and they struggle, to integrate that experience. So strength, courage, integrating past traumas and wounds and helping you move forward with grace and move forward with power, that's Charoite. It's one of the first stones I ever bought when I was very young. I was so lucky. I went into Ross Dress for Less. This is a true story. And I found this ring. It was sterling silver. I still have it. I should have worn it today. And it was like $20 in the little case. And I was like, ooh, because purple's my favorite color. Bought that ring. And it said 925 on the inside. And it has a little round cabochon. It's beautiful. I still love it. And later, when I started learning more about stones, I was like, holy shit, that's Charoite. I got it at Ross, 100 years ago, right? So I love it. Maybe it's because at that time I was going through a really difficult time when I was, 17, 18-year-old girl. So I think it did help me go through that period with grace. So I've talked enough. These are 3 inches. We had very similar quality for you previously for about $400. These are $349. I have 10.
They're so pretty, you guys.
Now it says 4 in parentheses, so I don't know if that means we don't have 10?
No, we have 10.
Oh, we do have 10. Okay, we do have 10. 10. $349. you can do your homework on these, because 3-inch this quality of shower white, you're going to find them for up to $700-800 online. Truly. So enjoy, and cheers for that.
Looking at shower white always reminds me of looking at like a bottle of nail polish in the best way
Like
possible.
swirly?
Yeah, like it's just all swirly and pretty. And
I want that nail polish, whatever that is.
shower white nail polish.
I would wear that. Wouldn't you wear that if that was a
It'd be
nail
so
polish?
pretty.
I know. So congratulations. This could also be a stone that you give to someone you know or love who's going through a difficult time. What an incredible gift. You know, because a lot of times when people are having a hard time, they want a tool to work with. And one of the reasons spheres, especially if you're new, spheres radiate energy in all directions, full 360. And that's one of the reasons we love spheres, because they will spread that energy through your home or through your bedroom or through your sacred space. If you have nightmares, shower white's a great stone, because again, it's going to strengthen your mind. It's going to strengthen your body. It's going to help you recover and heal while you sleep and rest. So congratulations, only 10 of those. I know.
This music's getting kind of weird.
Does it go? It goes kind of zoo on us, little circus.
I'm gonna go turn that down, and then here's a little,
Just bump it to the next track.
like the next song.
Bumpy bump. Lepidolite's a great stone too, Andrea. Yeah. That's lithium, which is a different stone. It's also purple. So lithium relaxes you, this strengthens you. So they're kind of a nice partner duo. I know you want Ganesha, and Ganesha wants you too. This is Yellow Apatite. Give me just a second. Oh, here we are. Okay. This one, I will just tell you, I think it's an amazing price and an amazing opportunity. These were handmade for Sage Goddess. Are you ready for why you need this? If you, and these are under $55. This is 4 inches of hand carved, look at the light through that, yellow fluorite, which is up there with citrine for helping you attract wealth, abundance, prosperity. And Ganesha is the Hindu god that helps you overcome obstacals.
He's made out of candy.
He does, like.
He looks like a little gummy Ganesha.
I would love a gummy Ganesha.
Right? You want me to show him up close?
Yeah. So if you are going through financial difficulty and you want help overcoming your obstacles to creating greater wealth for yourself, honestly, I don't know that there's anything better in the sale for you tonight than
he's so cute.
him.
I love his little pose. This is a cute Ganesha carving. Look at his little
feet. He's no, sir, he's not honey calcite. He's yellow fluorite, which is one of the best. I mean, when it comes to stones for wealth, yellow fluorite, citrine, right? Those are 2 of the most important. Hessonite garnets up there for wealth, for sure. Those are kind of the holy trinity. So to get one of those, and again, under $55. So if you're ready for deeper abundance, and by the way, the retail value on a piece like this is anywhere between $80 and $150. So this is like a huge discount on these pieces. We just don't have as many as we wish we had. $54 for that magic for your altar. Isn't that gorgeous? I love yellow fluorite too. So fluorite in general, cool stone. It grows in different colors. So there's yellow fluorite. The rarest color is pink. Then it goes blue and then yellow. And then it goes green and purple. So it's kind of in that hierarchy. But fluorite always has this property of what we call dharma, connecting you with your soul's path and your soul's purpose, why you're here, what you're meant to be doing. And so I love that this is not only for abundance, but it's for like, how do you get abundance? This is about finding your pathway to wealth. And I'll give you a hint. You know, people ask me all the time to teach classes on entrepreneurship, and I don't do that because it's not very interesting to me. And the reason it's not interesting to me is what works for me as an entrepreneur probably wouldn't work for you. The most successful people I know just follow their heart. But yellow fluorite is the stone of understanding what is your heart's desire. What is that deeper calling in you, right? You're here for a reason and a season, right? If you're still here, it's because you got work to do. The work of being a human being is to figure out what that is and to do as much of that as you can with the time you have. Don't you think? So congratulations, you guys. I know. You want little Charlotte rings, Kelsey? Thank you for letting us know, by the way. I absolutely love, we all do, suggestions from you. And how many of you can tell people in this feed how much we respond to your suggestions? Like, we really poof make it happen, and it's so fun when you guys tell us, I would love this, I would love that. We can't always do the thing, but we really try. So always tell us what's on your mind and what you're looking for. Team SG makes notes, and we really do try to follow up. And
give it a sneak peek.
You are getting sleepy.
No.
I love the jeweler, the man behind this piece. He's a friend, he's a mentor, he's a magician. I always tell him, you're one of the few real magicians left on this beautiful planet. Louis Craig of Stone Age Glastonbury in England.
Look how bright that ruby is.
This is ruby and living gold tektite. All those little stones are rubies. That big stone on the bail is a ruby. That pair in the middle is faceted Libyan gold tektite, and I'll teach you about that in a minute. If you still want a Charlotte sphere, there's a couple left. I think there's 2 or 3 left, so you can still comment. I know, don't miss the Charlotte
sphere. It's not too late.
They're so beautiful, you guys. You will not regret that purchase, I promise you. It is such a good choice. So Louis, my friend Louis, designs his jewelry, and I believe he's Atlantean, you know, like I am, you know, one of the people who came through Egypt from Atlantis to bring architecture and design and math and language and all these things. In this one pendant, what's crazy is you've got Kundalini energy, you've got the Caduceus, right, which is the symbol of physical healing. You have the Ankh, which is a symbol of feminine and masculine and eternal life. You've got the Merkaba up here, right there, which is one of the most important sacred geometric shapes for interdimensional travel and movement. I mean, like, what don't you have, right? It's all in sterling silver. The detailing in gold is all 14 karat gold, right? Isn't this incredible? I would love to teach a real life school of magic like Hogwarts. I have a little project up my sleeve that I'm working on. I haven't said anything about it because when I'm working really big magic, I don't talk about it. But man, if it comes to life, I think you guys are going to be really excited. I haven't even told anybody in the house about it yet.
Really? Wow.
No, I know. I'll probably tell you. But then I'll swear you to secrecy.
I would love to know. I would definitely keep it a secret.
I mean, it's brand new. It's only come up in the last week or so, so I've been kind of sitting on something magical. But anyway, I would love to honestly be in the forest with all of you guys. A lot of you remember when we used to do live events, and I'm an in-person person. I like to hug and make eye contact, and then COVID made it all weird, and we haven't kind of gotten our groove yet, but the virtual stuff's cool, but I really do like being in person with people. It's my jam. So one of these days we'll get back to it. I don't know about a forest, but maybe Joshua Tree or something like that. In any case, I want to show you this up close on me. Which line is this one, Alexys?
This is number 30.
Okay. I only have one of these. It's under $220. I just want you to look at it scale-wise. I recommend wearing a piece like this kind of long. You could absolutely wear it up tight too. You could. But I would wear it a little bit longer. And I will tell you, like, this is one of those if you know pendants. You see somebody wearing this, they're magical. They don't have to say anything to you. You just know because they've got every symbol around their neck. So it's interdimensional travel. Libyan gold tektite, by the way, which is that golden material, is the result of a meteoric collision in the sub-Saharan desert just to the west of Egypt on the African continent about 20 million years ago. King Tut worked with it. And then we talked about rubies already, right? It's like safety, protection, grounding, life force, strength, all of those things. $219, which is a bargain and a half. So good luck. There's only one. Boom, wait for Team SG, and then you go. Really, Jillian? That's so sweet. You know, I look back at pictures sometimes, Jillian, and I just, because I miss it. I will teach live again one day. It just may be more of like a down the road thing. One day, though, because it is part of my calling, you know. Get y'all in a room. I've got great playlists. Get some breath work going. Ooh. Get some Blue Lotus tea going.
Ooh.
Get some body work going.
Ooh.
I get you in the mood.
Ooh.
I'll tell you, time goes by so fast when we're in those spaces, because I've taught like day-long retreats, like 6-8 hours, and it's like how did that even go by that fast? So anyway, congratulations, you guys. Morgan says he'll come from Australia. It's a big deal. Yeah, it'll happen, I promise you. It is coming. Just don't know when and where.
Who claimed the beautiful? Oh, I see people claimed it.
Heather Winkler.
Congratulations, Heather.
Of course you did. Cheers to you. Wear it in good, perfect health. Cheers and cheers and cheers.
Okay. So next up is line 31. Oh, so directly underneath it.
Okay, this is another one. I have 15 total of these pendants in 2 different sizes. It's been kind of a ruby night, which I'm here for that. And these are star rubies, by the way. Shram made these beautiful pendants in that ring. Aren't they gorgeous? The stone, the golden green stone, behind the star ruby. And I know it's like, ooh, I can't see anything but the star ruby. But the rubies are sitting on.
Oh yeah, I feel like that helps a little bit, right? To see the yellow stone.
Okay, that yellow green stone is called Sphene, Sphene. The other name is called Titanite, Titanite. And Sphene and Titanite have 2 major metaphysical properties. One is success. They call it the Nike stone or the victory stone. The other is memory. There's some work being done in my world around people with memory loss and Sphene. There's very few stones actually for memory loss. Datalite, Sphene. There's one other that's kind of on the tip of my tongue. So, and not everybody's working on the same thing. Some people are really trying to make a go of a new project or a new business. I always recommend Sphene or Titanite. And then you've got Ruby, which is like putting the passion behind what you love and making sure you're successful. That's what this pendant is all about. And it's done in sterling silver. I love the organic kind of design of it, because it just lets the focus be on the stone. Sphene does have agilurescence or aventurescence, kind of that sheen effect on it. So if it looks like it's kind of shimmery, that's true to Sphene. Yeah. And so she's going to show you the 2 different sizes. I have 3 of the small.
That's this little guy here. I see 12 of the small.
Oh, I'm sorry, 12 of the small, 3 of the medium. That's right. Okay.
And then we're doing the pendants first, but keep in mind there is a matching ring that we'll do next too.
You don't have to get the ring, but like, come on, would you not get the ring? Like,
the ring is so cool.
Okay. Are you ready? So, the small pendant, again, 12 pieces of that, 1.25 inches of Sphene from Pakistan with star ruby from India, $259. Retail value is $399. And then the medium, I have 3 of those at $299. Retail value is about $499. And yes, they come on the chain, and yes, the chain is sterling silver, and yes, the chain is adjustable from 16 to 18 inches. And once again, hi, if you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, we would love to have you come over to youtube.com/sagegoddess. That's where all the fun is happening for your jewelry and your gemstones tonight. Aren't they gorge? Sphene. I know.
I thought I had switched the camera. Sorry, guys.
You're missing nothing at this point. I'm trying not to make her laugh because both she and I have had a cough, and it's like you start us and like we can't stop.
I cough the worst when I'm in this room with you.
Do you really?
Not to say that you don't have a healing presence, but like just because you make, I guess because you make me
I make
laugh.
you laugh.
I don't know.
I do.
You and David.
Yeah.
David's convinced that I'm still super, like, he's like, you're still sick, and I'm just like, I'm not. Like, it's just
no, but
cough.
you and I, when we get sick, it's like the never-ending illness.
It's the never-ending story.
We've been sick since fucking Tucson.
The never-ending story.
And I took antibiotics for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations on your ruby Sphene. No more of that to be had.
We do have a
yeah, Vanessa. Yeah, well, hopefully you know, but yeah,
too,
Vanessa, we always have things at every price point. Yeah. Always, every sale, forever and ever. Amen. We have some really affordable things tonight too, Vanessa. So you stay right there. Danielle's like, what did I miss? Sphene and ruby.
Sphene and ruby.
Also known as Titanite.
I think all the Ganeshas are gone, Phoenix Rising, or Phoenix Risen, but the team will let us know.
Yeah, Team SG, let us know. Let us know too about the Charite spheres. If there's any more of those left.
And should we do?
I'm actually okay. I'm not sick anymore.
I'm not still sick. I just
She's
have
just
a
coughing.
cough. I've
coughing.
always been prone
She's
to
coughing.
my coughs sticking around far longer than they're welcome.
Okay, you want a ring? How about a ring? I actually have 39 of the rings. These are under $200 for, and we're doing it together because it just makes sense to do it together since we just did the pendants. Aren't they cool? Yeah, and we try Lynn Meyer to bring you some like different stones and different combinations, kind of keep it interesting and exciting. What I'm obsessed with on this ring is the band.
It's so cool.
It is super organic, the design. So there's what it looks like. I think this is an index finger ring. But look how sexy the band is. So it's adjustable. So you just pull those two little waves apart to make it bigger, or you push them together to make it smaller. So you can size this down to like a size 4, or you can open it up to about a size 10. So everybody can wear this. There's nobody who can't. And what I like about this is I tend to change my mind about what fingers I want to wear my rings on every day. So I'm like, oh, today I want to wear it over here. And then whoops, tomorrow I want to wear it over here. And you're not stuck. But it's super comfortable and it does not snag on anything. Because I'm also picky about that. I don't want things snagging on my clothes. So again, Sphene or Titanite for success with Star Ruby for passion and magic. $199 if you want the ring. And you can get a ring even if you didn't get a pendant.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like about it too? I'm always on you guys about not buying so much upper chakra jewelry. Empaths and psychics love to buy themselves purple and blue jewelry all day long. And I hear you. I know. Look at me with my who am I to talk, right? But we tend to actually need jewelry for the lower chakras because we tend to be ungrounded, not have enough self-confidence and self-worth, and we tend to be creatively blocked. So this is about empowerment, solar plexus, and grounding and protection at the root chakra. So it's kind of like, it's balancing you out. Isn't that pretty? It's sexy. But again, it's not going to catch on anything. I'm so picky about that. I do not want jewelry that catches on stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you have jewelry like that? Where you wear your ring once and all of a sudden every sweater you have is snagged and you're like, F this ring, and you never wear it again? Because the prongs are catching and stuff. Like there's nothing to catch. You will love it. And nobody's going to know what it is. And then it's a party trick. Like, oh, what stone is that? And you're like, I'll give you $5 if you can guess. Because they're not going to guess it's Sphene. I'm glad you like it. So congratulations on your Sphene ring. I'm going to wear it if it's okay.
Do it.
One of you is getting a ring that I'm not taking off. But I'm not going to go home with it and break the rules. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Carissa's a jeweler. She says it's a pet peeve. Who wants that? People design these gorgeous rings with these shitty prongs, and it's like, don't do that. Anyway, okay.
Let's sub it in for Robin for a second.
Oh, hi,
She did just send me a ping that we sold all 10 of the Sherry spheres, but they found more. So
Okay,
if they want one, they can bid.
Robin escaped the room because she thought we had more Charite spheres, and we do. So if you still want a Charite sphere, there was a few more beyond the 10 that we didn't know about. This is like breaking news. We should have like a breaking news where like it flashes on the screen, breaking news.
That would be so cute.
Urgent update.
Rachel, I see you. We're going to do these blue opal hearts next because we had a request to do something a little bit more affordable. And then I will do the goddesses after that.
Yep, we've got you. And you guys are always welcome to tell us what you're looking for because it does kind of help us like
Yeah, I love
do the thing.
to know what you're looking for.
We like it. We are paying attention
But I
most of the
still
time.
run
Some of the time
show.
not.
This is number 15.
Okay. Look at me doing that. Okay. Under $60 for opal. This is Peruvian blue opal.
Does that help or make it worse?
It's actually a little bit more blue in person. It's hard because we're like, there's so much light in the room, which I'm not complaining. We have sunlight, for God's sake. It's not like negative 40 degrees in LA today. This is Andean blue opal. you know, the Andes Mountains, right, in Peru are wholly sacred. It's one of the great vortex locations on our beautiful planet. And it's the home to a very potent and indigenous form of shamanism called Karo shamanism, which is something I've studied with my teachers, and a lot of you have benefited because I've woven some of that into my teaching. And so this comes from the Andes Ridge. And opal is always about transformation, and opal grows in different colors. You're going to find blue and pink in Peru in the Andes region. You're going to find yellow opal in Africa, and a little bit in, and we already saw blue opal from Brazil. You're going to find opals in Ethiopia, and you're going to find opals in different parts of Australia. So what's really interesting about opals is that what characterizes them is they have a lot of water in them. Now that makes them more powerful, because anything with water, it's sort of like your body, right? You're more attuned to the lunar energies, right? But it also makes it more fragile. So this isn't as strong as quartz, for example. No opal is, because of its high water content. This is about transformation of your throat chakra, which is about you feeling like you can communicate clearly, like you can be yourself and be authentic. I call this a stone of authority. You know, it's like if you don't feel authorized, you know, the word author, like writing books, is the same root word as the word authority, right? You're authorized to write your life, to speak your truth, to be an author of your existence, right? To create your destiny. And so for those of you who don't feel strong enough or authorized to really be who you are and live your truth, I mean, all of us here at SD are kind of out the closet, so we're, you know, ding dong, this is who we are, right? But it wasn't always that way, right? I was raised in a really religiously conservative family, and you know, I think at a certain point my mom would have been horrified to see what I do. Before she passed away, she was quite proud, but that was a process of going from like, you're going to do what, to wow, that's really cool. So it's about becoming who you are and accepting who you are, and then stepping into that power, which ultimately is where your soul's destiny unfolds, right? So that to me is the power of beautiful blue opal. These are $59. They are 2.5 inches, and they are, it's one of the only times I've ever seen Andean blue opal carved into a heart.
No. Opal is my
Beautiful?
weakness.
Yeah, and
kinds.
she's an opalholic.
I have 2 spheres carved out of this same material.
I have supported her habit in
You
different
have
ways.
supported
By the
my
way, it
habit.
is time to give me your stone,
Is it
because it is
really?
time to send it and have it made into your ring. It is time, darling.
Yeah, should I bring it in tomorrow?
Whenever you have a chance.
Okay.
I bought her a water opal for her birthday from Mexico,
It's insane.
and I'm having it set in gold for her.
Thank
I'm
you.
really excited.
I am too.
You can help
deeply
design it, or you
grateful.
can let them do it. I don't know. It's up to you. That's going to be a hard choice.
No, I think just leaving it up to you and the original vision you had.
I love buying her stuff. It is kind of a
Thank
hobby.
you.
I really do.
It's a hobby.
it is really fun to buy it, and then to see like what can I do that like I haven't done already, or like
Thank you.
can I do better this time. So anyway, I'm lucky to have her.
Oh, I'm lucky to have you too.
So cheers, you guys. So happy opaling.
We do have nature.
We have Nature Light in this show.
I'm not going to show it right now. I'm
Hold
gonna
on
show
to your
Sapphire
panties,
Goddess.
because we only have like 30 pieces. Nature Light, if you're wondering what that is, it's one of the Synergy 12 stones, and it's the pain reliever. It is the most powerful pain relief stone I've ever worked with. And I live with chronic pain. A lot of you do. I have MS, as most of you know, so I don't have pain all the time. I'm lucky, but 90% of the time I don't. But man, when I do, I do. And Nature Light is my go-to stone for neuropathy and neuralgia and all the BS that comes with chronic illness. So
Rachel, the Sapphire Mother Goddesses, line
it's a
21.
lip gloss break.
They're numbered individually. I'm assuming because each of them is different.
Hi,
But
you
I
guys.
noticed that they're not like that on the sheet. They're all kind of lumped together. So I don't know
I
if
think
that's
they're all
enough for
priced
you
the same though.
or Team SG. Yeah, but Team SG is gonna have to separate them on the sheet.
Oh.
So just giving you guys a warning. We're
Okay.
gonna go one by one.
Because they are different sizes slightly. Okay.
Well, yeah, they're all priced the same because even the ones that are longer are also a little bit thinner.
I want to keep that one. Can we just sell 4?
Is that number 1? Okay. Yeah.
I really want one for here. This is how you can tell how much I love something. When these first came to us, it was right before my mom passed away. And I couldn't put them down. And after my mom passed away, I have one at home. And when I really like need my mom, which I'm 50 and or almost 50 and I still need my mom, I hold this. And so these are called mata. These are carvings of kind of primordial carvings of the mother, okay? These are all done in solid sapphire. Some of the sapphire looks almost purple, which remember that's sapphire grows in purple and blue and all the colors. They are so gorgeous. These are mothers. You see, she's got her kind of rounded belly like she's got a bun in her oven.
I'm going to show you guys each of them,
Yeah.
just so you know what to look out for, and then we're going to do them separately. So this one is number 2.
Now these are under $500. They are solid sapphire, hand carved, each one in meditation. This is all we have of these, so we're going to go one by one. But they are all they all the same price?
Yes.
Because some of them are skinnier and taller,
This one's number 4.
and some of them are shorter and a little wider, which is more my style. I don't have long legs.
This is number 5.
Yes,
So
I'm going
you've
to
seen
show them all to you.
Yeah. We just showed them all right now.
Okay, so the ones that are available are
So this is number 2.
number 2, and you can take a close look at her. They're all natural on the back and then carved and polished on the front.
Yours won't come with the sticker on it. This is
No,
just,
it's just
for
us
our
to,
reference.
we just want to make sure you get the exact mata that you are looking for. So again, this isn't for everybody. This is for somebody who either is a mother, and remember you have payment plan options when you pay your invoice, so you don't have to pay all 500 at once. You can pay in 4 payments with our different payment options. So keep that in mind when you're shopping tonight. Okay, so these are $499.
So comment sold if you want number 2.
Comment sold for number 2. I know. This was kind of what I looked like when I was pregnant. Because I'm 5 feet tall. So, I mean, I was a little,
And the team,
I was a tiny mata.
so the team's going to comment to prompt you to bid on that one.
I was just holding mine this weekend. I was missing my mom so much this weekend. She's been gone for 1.5 years. They say it gets easier. I don't know. I'm still waiting for that. But I just, when I hold it, I feel like she's there, you know?
Now
So
this one's number 3.
This is number 3. This is a more of a blue. The last one was more purple, like a dark purple, almost to a black. This one is sort of a more blue into the purple with a little bit of brown. And I love, one of the things I love about this one, when I was pregnant, I was always holding my belly underneath. And it kind of looks like she's got her hands under her belly.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
She's beautiful.
I don't know. If you've been pregnant, payment options are Affirm, Afterpay, Zip, and then PayPal credit. So when you check out with your invoice, Baby Firefly, you can separate your invoice into 4 payments.
See the team's comment on
So
that
she's
one.
got her little hands under you.
Moving
And then
on
this
to
one,
4.
this is number 4. Does she stand on her own? She does.
Yeah, this one stands on her
They don't
own.
all stand on their own. So this one will stand up. She also has her hands under her belly. Now she's more of a red, blue, purple. They're all different. That's number 4.
This one looks like Mother Mary from the back.
Oh my God, Sylvia, look at Sylvia's coat. I'm 5 feet also. Good perfumes come in small bottles.
That's cute.
Sylvia, for the rest of my life, and I will quote you, I will say, Sylvia Selena said this is not my quote, but good perfumes come in small bottles.
And this one is number 5.
Number 4. Oh, the Madres, look at this. Okay, and number 5. There aren't
Let's
words
see
to
in the
describe
show.
how much I love these, and there aren't words to describe how much they mean to me. So, and I just know they'll go to exactly the right homes. So those are the 4 that are available, and because we don't have any more, I kept one to have here at the office. So Mom's with me here too. And with love, congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Yep. Again, the matas. Mata means mother in the Hindu pantheon. So they always refer to the mother goddesses as the mata. And may they bless you with comfort. And even if you're not a mom, and even if you still have your mom, sometimes we need like the divine mother energy, the big mother with a capital M, right? Because sometimes your mom is alive, but she's kind of a jerk. I mean, I'm just, or sometimes she's alive, but you guys don't have a close relationship, or there's 1,000 different mother stories, right? And so sometimes you still need mother energy, even if yours is still with you. Or if you are a mom and you just feel like you you know, you want strength to you know, do better, be stronger, right? I'm so happy you love them. So congratulations, Kelly Bennett got number 5, and Marie got number 3. Let's see, has number 4 been claimed?
I believe I saw someone bid on number 4.
Okay. Number 2 went to Lisa, and let's see, I don't see an announcement for 4 yet.
Oh, so
Oh, no,
yeah,
number
I
4
see
went to
someone
Butterfly
bid on it.
369.
Yeah, there we go.
Cheers to all of us Mata partners.
And I did
Okay.
promise someone we'd do Nature Light next.
I saw that. Yeah, if you have pain, this is your jam. Now I'm going to tell you, this is not a cheap stone. Actually, our price on it is crazy. We have a 6.5 inch piece of Natrolite for under $600. And then the small pieces, 3 to 4 inches, under $250.
Just crazy.
This is crazy town pricing. It is rare. Natrolite is one of the Synergy 12. The Synergy 12 are the 12 stones that Robert Simmons talks about as stones of ascension. And in my experience, there are 3 stones for pain relief: Natrolite, Axonite, and Bloodstone. Bloodstone is the least expensive. It's also the least powerful. Axonite's in the middle. Natrolite is the most powerful, but it's also the most expensive. So I work with Natrolite whenever I have any kind of pain from anything, but it especially seems to work well with nerve pain. I don't know why that is. Don't ask me why. I don't make the rules. I have very few of these. I have 9 of the small.
That's this guy right here.
I have 8 medium under 300, which is 5 inches. I have 13 large, 6 inches for under 400, and then I have 1 big mama,
Oh, this is huge.
6.5 inches under 600. Are you ready? So if you don't have Natrolite in your collection, we don't have it all the time. Natrolite comes from Russia, the most remote part of Russia near Siberia, not far from where Charwhite comes from. And one of the reasons it's so farking expensive is that this region is under ice for most of the year. It's very hard to get to. It's very hard to mine because it's inaccessible for like sometimes 10 and 11 months of the year. Especially this year, that region has been more frozen than usual. So Natrolite may be even more expensive next year because of the mining conditions. You ready? So the small, I have 9 at $249. The medium, I have 8 at $299. The large, I have 13 at $399. It's a crazy price. And the jumbo, don't hurt yourself, is $5.99.
$5.99 for this.
Now, I literally use this for. Let me have a small piece.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
let me give me a teeny.
There you
I have
go.
small hands.
I thought you were reaching for the big one.
No, I don't want the big one. Is that what she said? I don't know.
Big one.
I'm scared of the big one. I literally apply it to the skin. Big breath in, exhale. Big breath in, exhale. Big breath in,
Does feel good. Feels good on my head.
exhale. And it honestly, there is a calming, soothing, healing property to Natrolite that I do not find with any other stone. The other thing is I find it buzzy.
It is very buzzy.
It's buzzy. It makes my fingers tingle.
It buzzes the pain right away.
Buzz, buzz. So congratulations if you're getting Natrolite tonight. There's not that much because it's rare. It's special. We just don't often have it. I was really excited. These were from Tucson, by the way. And every time I find Natrolite at the gem shows, you can kind of hear me squeal like a little kid, like, "Hey, I can't believe we found Natrolite." And then it's like, "How much do you have?" And it's like 2 pieces. Oh crap! I'll take it, right? Because I know I've got customers and clients who are looking for it. So.
Hand it over.
Is it possible to pin a comment on that Facebook Live about our location or no?
It's
It's pinned.
yeah, and it's in the description of the video too. So
Okay, sounds good.
thank you, Rachel.
When you get a chance, can you grab us another?
You want another?
I think I just want like a Diet Coke or something because the bangs and stuff bang me too hard.
Yeah, that's a lot of it.
I can only do so much energy drink. I need to sleep tonight. Cindy Dawson's like, sure, I go to the washroom when Natrolite's being sold. Hopefully there's still peas if you want one. I know. That, honestly, Cindy, I'm always like, is there a good time to pee? or wash your hands or cook dinner or whatever. It's like, because that same thing happens to me whenever I'm somewhere and there's like something I want. The minute I get up and go do something, take the dog out, it's like, great, you guys did it right when I was gone.
Are there other types of nature light? We sell pink nature light.
So nature light is
Thank you.
the only other
Rachel.
type I've ever seen is the pink, which
you have your
technically, yeah,
I'll pour you. Or do you want to finish?
yeah,
that?
I'm gonna finish my,
Okay.
I'm gonna finish banging
I'll
myself.
pour that when
over.
you're ready.
Yeah, I have to watch the bang because it's a bang. Anyway, there is a form of nature light that's pink, but comes from a different region. And in my experience, it's got some metaphysical properties aligned with pain relief, but it's not as powerful as this one, and I don't know why. Like I said, I don't make the rules. So, yeah. So
She doesn't make the
congratulations.
rules,
Oh,
she
Heather
just
Winkler got
breaks
the big don't hurt yourself piece. The
Congratulations.
one I was scared of.
Heather.
Congrats to you.
I tried to hand it to her.
So Crystal Rose is like, how do I know if I got one? Team SG will list the winners. So see the gold box? That's how you'll know. I'll have to watch it. Okay, listen. If you don't want this, it's totally fine. I keep it.
This is number 8. And
I'm not kidding.
I can't fit the entire thing in this camera, so I'm showing you what it looks like here, and then I'll show you a close-up over here, because it's super special. This entire side is like a cluster. Like a celestial.
Heather, we should
citrine.
talk if your daughter has Crohn's. I've got a lot of 411, so we should talk. Just send a note into support.sagegoddess.com and we'll connect. Okay. This is Celestial Citrine. It is a foot tall. The whole backside is natural.
I'll show you guys like this. It does sit up, obviously.
Remember I
but
told you
just
about
like-
Celestial and how it's the oldest and it forms these, they call them dragon scales, and then the whole front is polished. This is one of the most incredible citrine generators I've ever seen in my life. Now prepare yourself. This one is under $2,500. But it's a foot and it's natural citrine. It's not heat treated. If you get this, and there's phantoms in it, if you get this and this doesn't become the centerpiece of your abundance grid, I will fly to where you live. I will knock on your door. I will say, hi, I'm Athena. Show me your abundance grid. I will physically take it and move it for you. Oh my Lord. Yes, this will light up on a light.
Oh, yeah,
like a
totally.
damn Christmas tree.
It doesn't, I can't fit the whole thing, but I can show you the base on the light
It's
stand.
too big. We can't fit it.
And it's too big to quit.
It's too legit to
But
quit.
you can see it does.
Oh my
does
God.
glow.
I know, right? And what's cute is a lot of you be like, all right, come on in and fix it. You gotta move it wherever you gotta move it. Your partners and your significant others would probably be like, did she really just show up at the door? Oh my God. $2,499
For this hot tamale.
for a foot of the rarest, honestly, I think that I've ever seen, because I've never seen an celestial generator where they did the right thing and left one whole side
So cool.
natural
you guys.
and carved the other, or polished the other side. So I don't know that we'll ever see anything like this ever again. This is where your payment plans come in really handy, because it's $2,500, so that means you would pay what, $600 now, and then $600 again, and then $600 again, and then $600 again over I think 6 weeks. So this is like payment plan central.
Payment plan central. I like
It's
that.
here. When I tell you it's one of the rarest citrine generators I've ever seen, and I've been going to Tucson and Denver for a decade. That's nice. Ah, Jennifer Hallbloom got it.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
No. You know, I'm okay with that because it's going to a good home.
Mwah.
But I want pictures of where it goes. I want to see it.
Oh, please, Jennifer, please.
Jennifer's good. She always does send me pictures. She does.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, she does send me pictures. And which I really appreciate. Believe it or not, we get to know these pieces and we, like, I will remember that piece, and when I see a picture of where it is, I actually really like to see that.
I really do too.
Yeah, she does too. We all get like
Makes
kind
all
of
of us
attached.
happy. Then we'll be sitting in meetings like, did you see where Jennifer put
Did you
that
see?
citrine?
Yeah.
You
Did
ready
you see
for your-
that grid she built? Oh my god.
You ready for your Coke?
Oh, hold on. I'm still banging.
Alright. Bang away.
It's so wrong and it's so right.
This next one is one of my very, 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 very favorites.
Donde está?
Um,
Oh, here we are.
is it the
16.
Oh,
Is it 16? No, 17.
17.
No. Okay.
we squealed when we found these.
We did. This is another Tucson situation. Alexis and I are very dangerous. She has a fun nickname. I don't know if she wants me to tell you.
You
what
can
it is.
tell them. It's fine.
I call her Big Picker because she picks the best stuff that's so expensive. I swear to God, if you put a box of stones in front of Alexis that range in price or value from $5 to $5 million, Big Picker over here will bring you the $5 million stone and go, look what I found. And I'm like, oh, that's so beautiful. And then you turn it over and you're like,
I have good taste. The funny thing about it is that I am, if you know me in person, I'm extremely low maintenance. I don't
is.
like spending money on stuff. I'll spend money on, I mean, I like spending money. I love shopping, but like I don't like buying expensive stuff.
I know
you
it's a terrible name, but but it also, it sticks because it's got a ring to it.
Big Picker. I like it.
She's
Big
like a
Picker.
big high roller.
You're all welcome to call me that.
She's a high roller.
Big
Anyway.
Picker.
Look at Liz Grant. Okay. Fodden quartz. Now I've got to talk too much about this again, whatever. But some of you are here to learn, so I hope you enjoy it. Fodden quartz is totally different from other kinds of quartz. Okay, it's a form of what's called tabular quartz, Tabular quartz. And turn it to the side for them, so you'll see tabular quartz. They call it that because it's like a table. Do you see? So instead of being thick and long, it's wide and flat. So it's tabular. It's the first hallmark of Fodden quartz. Fodden quartz is named after Fodden, who's the geologist who discovered it, so that's where the name comes from. In every piece of Fodden quartz, you're going to see a white line, okay? That's called the growth line. Have any of you ever made rock candy before? I did as a kid, where you take the string and you dip it in the sugar, and you dip it and you dip it, and it starts to, like, the crystals start to form. Fodden quartz grows exactly the same way. It grows along the growth line. So it's like a white line, and that quartz pulls itself along that line. It's a geological kind of anomaly. These are some of the most beautiful pieces. The prices are amazing. Even the big one, 4 inches, is under $80. I only have about 25 pieces of this, by the way. I would love to see you wire wrap this. We actually can wire wrap it for you. So when you shop it, before you pay your invoice tomorrow, if you want anything you buy tonight wire wrapped, all you have to do is write into support.sagegoddess.com to Sabrina and her team, and they will wire wrap your piece for you and send it to you wire wrapped and add that to your invoice. So that's kind of a fun thing, because I'll show you like the smaller pieces, and even the bigger pieces. Like this would be rad wire wrapped. I would totally wear that. Isn't that beautiful? Now wait till you hear about the metaphysical properties of Fodden quartz. So tabular quartz pulls along a growth line. These particular pieces are from Arkansas, so these are U.S. Fodden quartz. There's a couple of regions in the world where they come from, but these are United States. These are domestic. Lori Gibson, thank you for asking. It is. It's like rock candy crystal. No calories, right? Metaphysically, what's cool about it is because there's a growth line and this quartz kind of pulls itself along, energetically it does the same thing. It's like, come on, we've got this. Don't stop now. You know what I mean? It's good when you are going through a rut. It kind of pulls you out of the rut. Remember that all quartz magnifies energy, intensifies energy. So this is going to do the same thing, but it's going to pull you. It also shows its own growth pattern. So it's kind of like with my kids on my dad's wall at his house, we have the lines of their, like, every 6 months we put the paper up and the line with the date.
It's cute.
That's kind of like the equivalent of Fodden quartz. It's like, look how far you've come. It helps you track your growth and your progress. So I talked too much. The 2 to 3 inch pieces, I have 17 for $59. And then the 3 to 4 inch pieces, I have 8 at $79.
They're so cool, you guys. And they look magical in this lighting.
They do, actually, because you can really see the growth line in the pieces. The other thing about Fodden quartz, and I mean this in like the best possible way, look how irreverent it is. I'm going to grow a point here and a point there and a point here and a point there. Like it shoots off in all directions. It has a non-linear, even though there's a growth line, the points grow in all directions. So there's terminations on all sides. And I think that's why a lot of people, I have a lot of friends, one of my very good friends who's a geologist and a jeweler, she always says Faden's my favorite. I just can't often find it to make jewelry with it, but it's her favorite because she thinks it's very powerful because of all the terminations growing in all the different directions. So there you have it.
And congratulations.
The Faden.
The Faden.
I had somebody once say, that's such an exotic name. Like, where does it come from? And I'm like, Mr. Faden.
Mr.
Geologist Faden. So congrats. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? It's kind of fun to learn about all these different things.
Yeah.
I know. I'm glad you. It's a hot quartz mess. Melissa Hewitt, you're so funny. Well, thank you, Vanya. Vanya says I can't talk too much. There are really people who come to these sales to learn and to listen and have fun. And I have to tell you, as a teacher, I just appreciate that so much. You don't have to come and shop. It is not a requirement. And I try to not be boring because I know some of you are just here to learn. And like I said, I've been studying and working with crystals since I was 8 years old, and I'm turning 50 in August. So this has been my lifelong passion. So when you're like, how does she know all this stuff? And like, no, it doesn't have to look at notes or anything. I've just been studying crystals for a long time. And it's what I do when I'm not working. I'm still playing with crystals and reading about crystals and reading new geological studies and what's coming out of the earth right now. And I'm endlessly fascinated by what I do, truly. So yay. Oh, this is a beauty.
I know, I'm excited about this.
This is a beauty, darling.
I don't think there's any more Char White spheres, but we do still have the Star Ruby spheres. This is line number
I'm like, why am I not finding it?
22.
Oh, it's just there. Okay, if you're looking for something under $40, that is super magical. And this is a great price. On Seraphinite. I get to teach you a little bit about Seraphinite tonight.
One of my faves.
It's one of my faves too. And we don't see it very often. And I'll tell you something, I love this shape of stone because I like to put stones in my bra and it can get weird, right? You start putting apophyllite points in there, it looks like you're cold. Right, you start putting tumbled stones, you got 2 on one side, 1 on the other, it looks like you're having a health challenge. You take your bra off at night, things are flying places. I had a client who went on a first date and totally, got kind of hot and steamy, and she totally forgot she had rocks.
Oh my gosh.
Her poor, person who didn't really know, like, she wasn't out of the closet yet, hadn't talked about crystals, all of a sudden she's just flying all over the floor. Makes for a good visual, but not a very,
That's hilarious.
not a very comfortable first date. Like, oh, sorry. Anyway, I digress. This will still fall out of your bra, but it won't fall out of your pocket. So, right? What?
Sorry, someone, Deanna Franco said, what palette are you wearing? If not, what green eyeshadow are you wearing? But you're wearing the Athena's palette, right?
I am wearing Athena's
It's not
palette.
really green.
No, it's like
but
a
it is really
mauve,
pretty.
and I wear blue and black eyeshadow over the mauve.
I think it's picking up on the green of your dress.
Maybe.
That's why I was kind of staring at you because I was like,
Yeah, she gave me a really weird look just now.
sorry, I was just inspecting
getting really-
your eyeshadow.
It's creepy. What the hell's going on? Okay.
I was like, what? Sorry.
I've known her for a long time, so it's fine, but it's just, Okay, Alexis. Anyway, Seraphinite. Seraphinite, I have not seen, actually I think there is a black Seraphinite, but I haven't seen very much of it. This is the traditional color of Seraphinite.
There's gold too.
Oh, and the gold, that's true too. We have had gold Seraphinite. That is very true. Seraphinite is named for the seraphim. And the seraphim, so if you believe in angels, which I do, there's different orders of angels, right? There's angels, there's archangels, and then there's the seraphim, which are said to be the highest order of the angels in the angel ladder, the hierarchy of beings, right? So it is a true green color, and I will tell you, these are translucent. I don't know if you saw, maybe we can put the flashlight through it, but you're kind of seeing it through that light. Really good quality Seraphinite has a little bit of, see that? It's almost like nephrite jade.
Like around the edge.
Not all of it does that. This is like the super juice Seraphinite. This is calling in the highest, most powerful angels you can work with. It's, for me, it's a really powerful healing stone. It's also a really powerful stone of faith. If you've lost your faith, but you want to get it back, you know, you're like, I want to believe, I want to trust, I want to feel like there's angels and guides around me. How do I connect more powerfully with beings from the upper dimensions, which I happen to believe in? I really do. I believe there are angels of all orders, and I believe that there are darker energies of all orders too. I've taught my students this, you know, once you get out of 3D, because there's at least 9 dimensions of reality, at least 6 above us that we can't see because we're too dense. There's all kinds of creatures and critters over there, which is why it's really important to keep your energy aligned and your vibration high, because otherwise you can start attracting some of those different energies, and they manifest in human form, right, too. So this is about calling in the highest of the highest vibrations for your energy field. And this size fits really nicely into your pocket, into your bra, into your purse. You know what I mean? I like that it's flat. We call these bra stones or meditation stones. They are also nice just to hold between your palms for meditation. You know what I mean, Heather. So anyway, these are 1 to 2 inches of the most beautiful seraphonite we've ever brought you. $39. And so if you want one, I would get one.
They're so pretty.
And if you know someone, again, who's having a hard time, has lost their way, lost their faith, I give up, I don't want to do this anymore. And you know what? Everybody gets there. At some point in their life, if people are honest with you, they have had a rough go of it. Last couple of years have tested, honestly, almost everybody I know. Certainly the 2 of us who are sitting in front of you have been tested. Mm-hmm. So if you're there too, we see you, and we've got seraphonite for you. You know, take 1 seraphonite and call me in the morning. It's a great one. You know what I love to do with these too? I don't know if you've ever done this. Drop it down to the end of your pillowcase and sleep with it. Call in your angels and guides before you go to sleep. You know, that really yummy few minutes between waking and sleep, when you're almost asleep. Call in your angels and guides. Ask them to surround you and be with you through the night and to connect with you through your dreams. Hold that seraphonite as you do that. Pop that into the very end of your pillowcase and go to sleep, or put it under your fitted sheet at the top of your bed, near like where your pillow is. Again, that's why I love that shape, because you're not going to feel it, you know, but it's there. So anyway, cheers. Yeah, the comments are fun too. I know, right? Robin Jackson was saying, I love reading the comments. That's because everybody here is cool. Momo.
If you're watching over on Instagram or Facebook, head on over to YouTube if you want to participate.
My darling Momo.
Momo.
I have an amazing friend, and named Momo, who owns Mercurius Designs, and he makes these wands, and I only have one. He's a magician too.
That fire guys.
I get to see him a couple of times a year, and it's always a highlight for me. He's the real deal too, and everything he does is like, it's like Louis, where the quality is just, it's absolutely remarkable. And he's a magician. He's into all the symbols too. So you'll find the caduceus for healing right there. So this is all brass and copper, and then the detailing is all 925 sterling silver. So there's the caduceus for healing. There's gorgeous. Oh, that fire opal, that shot, Alexys.
I know, the fire opal's incredible.
That's a Mexican fire opal right there.
Oh,
is that
so
gorgeous? He loves the snake like I do. Remember, snakes represent transformation, shedding old skin.
Snake.
Also represents the Kundalini energy, right? Sexual, creative energy. You've got a pentacle there. Represents the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit.
Star ruby.
There's a gorgeous star ruby. We've talked all about those tonight. It's been a theme. There's a smoky citrine point on the end. Isn't that gorgeous? Not polished, all raw and beautiful.
I love that it's raw.
And I love the way it's supposed to be like the tentacles of an octopus, because he loves octopus. Mm-hmm. And so you can see how the little dots go up the side. And then down toward the bottom of the wand,
Look at him. He's a little snake.
there's moldavite. So he's a snake. There's moldavite right there. There's the Mercury symbol for Mercurius.
Yeah,
I think we covered everything, right?
I think so, yeah.
And on and on and on
But
and
look
on
at that,
and
you
on
guys.
I know.
I'm just going to bring it back over here for just a second.
It's brass copper alloy. Yeah, it's absolutely magnificent. This is Momo's wands are, in my opinion, for the handcrafted workmanship and the rare stones he puts on them. I think they're a steal. This is $999. It's 17.75 inches, and it's one of a kind. He never repeats a design. I own one that he made for me, and it has a sterling silver Medusa on it.
It's so cool.
Which, if you know the story, Medusa's head is on my shield, Athena's shield. So yeah, he made me a wand personally with Medusa on it, which is really special.
So cool. And the wand itself has like this really like curvy shape to it. It's very pretty.
Wands are, for me, they're a critical tool. I work with wands every single day. This is called a single terminated wand. So again, this is something you can send energy, you can receive energy, you can open and close your circles, and you can activate grids with it. I also use wands as balancing tools, so I run it along the central chakras. So for me, because I'm short, that runs from my throat to my sacral chakra in meditation and just hold. It's divine. Isn't that gorgeous? I really do think wands are magical tools. I can't imagine my practice without them. So whoever's getting this, I am very excited for you. Who got this one? Looks like somebody already chose it.
I saw someone bid on it.
I don't know if they've announced it yet, but congratulations, because woof. And if you're watching, sometimes Momo's watching. I miss you. Yeah, gorgeousness. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right. It is a work of art, isn't it? And that's one of the reasons I love bringing you. Oh, the one stone we didn't show you on here. Oh, this is really cool. Did you see? Look.
Oh, the emerald.
No, it's not. No.
What is that? Oh, from my angle, it looked like an emerald.
Do you know?
No.
It's like on the tip of my tongue, and I'm like, it is a strophalite.
Oh yeah, that's a gorgeous astrophyllite.
Oh my god, and the copper beams on there are just crazy. I didn't even notice the astrophyllite on there when we were showing it to you. I don't know if we can get a good shot of that. Let me see if... Oh, you see it? See that little copper flash right there? Astrophyllite. So there's India, Russia, Mexico, Czechoslovakia in the house, represented on that one. Kelly got it. Yay, Kelly Bennett. Congratulations to you. That's an amazing one. Truly. Congrats. Yeah, it was like a strophalite.
So cool.
Okay, where are we going next?
Let's go.
We still have quite a bit of yumminess to get through tonight. Are you guys having fun?
I'm having fun.
I hope you're having fun.
I saw some requests for the clear quartz spheres.
Let's do that. And then I want to do a giveaway.
Perfect.
Are you in the mood for another giveaway?
Do you want to do that first or the sphere?
Let's do the spheres.
Okay. Robin, do you mind pinging maybe like Rachel or someone and asking them to bring me my purse? Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Or my
These
laptop charger,
spheres
whichever
are
is easier.
incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you have wanted a really juicy, and this is a request for you. I'm glad you're having fun, by the way. So happy to have you here. Truly happy.
Look at how pretty.
We do have a lamp tonight too, so stay tuned if you're looking for a lamp. And I think we have a wandlet or two.
We do have a couple wandlets.
We do have Ijarine, so thank you for just chiming in. And again, we're just happy, even if you're just here to hang. So fun to have you with us. And Team SG, if there's anything left over that we need to let them know about, let us know.
We do still have Sphene and Ruby pendants left. Only one of each size. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys.
The light here is just insane.
I know. So we have one each left of the Sphene and Ruby pendants.
Remember, Sphene is for success and memory, recall, and Star Ruby is about passion and grounding and... Oh, did your laptop battery die?
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
Robin's sending a
Okay, good.
message.
Good,
That's
good, good.
never happened to me before.
Okay, cool.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate
So
it.
yeah, success, memory loss, it helps with memory loss, and then Ruby for passion. I so love having sunlight right now. I can't even tell you how happy I am. It's light outside at 4:45 and it's sunny. I've never been more thankful for that.
And these spheres just look absolutely insane.
So yeah, you can comment soul. Those are the last 2 pieces, by the way, so I'm excited to see who gets the last 2. Okay, these are beautiful quality quartz. I mean, really super gorgeous, clear quartz. And where there are inclusions, there are rainbows for days. Now, I'm going to offer to do something really special with these spheres because we only have 7, 8 of them, okay?
Ooh, the way they just glow in the sunlight.
I'm going to have the team tell me who wins these, and I'm going to, tomorrow, because it's the full moon, I am going to sit with yours with your intention and fuse that energy of that Virgo full moon, which is all about service and devotion and healing, into your sphere for you personally. I don't normally do that. So it's a little party bonus. Don't they look like little balls of light in my hand? So again, clear quartz. These are from Brazil. Quartz comes from different parts of the world, but I do love me in Brazil. It's usually the highest grade. There's only one of the big one. So if you've always wanted a big clear quartz sphere, and I will tell you, it is under $500, and it is almost 5 inches. That's crazy town. This size, I have 3 of these. They're under $220.
Oh, look at this shot.
3 inch, and then 3.5 inch under $300. I have 4. So yeah, so I'm literally going to sit with your sphere, fuse your intention into it by the light of that gorgeous full moon. You've got better lighting than I do.
It's so pretty over here.
They're pretty there, but I mean, they're amazing there. So yeah, isn't that cool? And we don't always have a full moon, and it kind of lines up with the timing of the sale, and it's like, what an opportunity to, full moons are all about bringing illumination, right? And letting the light of that moon be cast into the stones that you're working with. So I'm in charge it for you.
These are full of rainbows, you guys.
Clear quartz is silicon dioxide, most common mineral on the planet, grows on every continent. Better quality in some places. Like I say, Brazil is usually the higher quality of quartz. It magnifies energy. You can program quartz. So you can, again, fuse your intention into it, and quartz will hold the vibration of whatever your intention is. Quartz is the magnifying glass of the gem and mineral world. It makes everything bigger. So it blows everything up. So what I always say is when you're really happy and really vibrant and really feeling alive, work with your quartz, because it's almost like a sponge for energy. It holds the essence and the vibration of whatever your personal frequency is. Then when you're not feeling that, go back to that piece of quartz, and it's almost like it will remind you, because it's holding the energy of where you were at that time. Okay, so I have 3 of the small at $219.
That's this little guy here.
I have 4 of the medium at $299. So that's the small. This is the medium. I have 1 of the large at $499. And that's all I have.
They're all so good. Like, just look at that shot.
Nah. If that doesn't like curl your toes.
And the lighting is just so magical.
Ooh, there was like, you turned it and there's this big like boom rainbow.
That's what I was trying to
Turn it a little bit this way, like up.
Up?
Yeah, there. Yeah, you almost. Did you see it? It's down the far right. Yep. It's
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
there we go. Look.
It's like green and purple, and so yeah. So Team SG will let me know who got what, and when you pay your invoice, just let us know what your vision or your intention is, and I will hold that for you, and then we'll ship it to you. I think it's kind of cool. Congratulations. I know. Are you a Virgo moon, Phoenix rising or risen? Anybody else Virgo moon? My son is a Virgo moon. You guys are deep thinkers. Really deep thinkers. Overthinkers, if I dare say it. But you're very thoughtful. My son is very, and he has been since he was born. He's almost 16. He's turning 16 in a couple of weeks. He's so wise. He always has been since he was a baby. He I give him advice, but he'll also share his thoughts with me, and I'm always like, Nick, you are just like the wisest person I know. I don't know how I got so lucky. Both my kids are amazing, but my son with that Virgo moon is just so wise. You guys are like the wizards. You have a way of thinking about things and processing things that's like wisdom beyond your years. So thank you, Virgo moons, for being there, because you bring that kind of really grounded, beautiful. Sometimes you overthink and read into things. You have to watch that, but you're very wise.
There we go.
All right, you guys. Well, that was fun.
These are so pretty. I'm so excited for all of you.
Gorgeous. Okay, Adonde vamos. Where are we going now?
Where are we going next?
Where are we going?
How about those were pretty fun.
We haven't done any jewelry really. Well, this fiend we did.
Yeah, we did some jewelry.
we did.
But
That's
we can
true.
do some more. Want to do the?
Oh, I want to do my
rings?
giveaway.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, this will be kind of quick. Nick actually looks just like me when I was a baby. Do you want to see? I'll show you a picture. It's actually really cute. Let me see if I can find it.
Thank you, Morgan. It's driving me crazy. I saw someone joke that I was trying to do a strip tease earlier. I'm really not. It's just my sleeves keep riding up.
None of us is trying to strip. Sometimes we have wardrobe malfunctions.
No stripping.
Let me see if I can find this picture. It's a little side by side.
Oh, the
of me
large
and Nick.
ones? Oh,
You may not be able to find it, but it's worth poking around.
Do we still have
for.
the ruby spheres?
But Nick is my absolute twin.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
you.
Isn't that crazy? I think he looks just like me when I was a baby. I just had more hair. Although I was 3 in that picture and he was like 1.5, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, he's my little twin. Okay. Now, giveaway. So I was bopping around online and I found these journals, and I'm not promoting this company. I just thought they were really, really sweet. Hummingbird is my medicine. Seriously, it's so weird how much we look alike. And my daughter looks just like my husband, so we each got a mini me. I love hummingbirds, and look how shiny and pretty it is, and it's got a little magnetic closure. And I like blank pages because I don't like to be told what to do. So I can draw, or I can write, or when there's lines, it puts you in a little prison.
It's really cute.
So this is a non-prison journal.
Non-prison journal.
You make your own rules, and I thought it was beautiful. Hummingbird is all magic, right? And so I have 2 of these. I'm going to choose 2 winners. And if you're the winner, I'm going to write you a little letter. I'm going to pull a couple cards for you and do a little reading and write you a little letter inside as a little love gift. And I thought that was really sweet. I know it's not a gemstone, and I know this is a gem show, but some of you are like me and you like sentimental things. And I love to write. I actually am a writer by training. So it'll just be a little love note from me to you. And then I hope that you'll carry this with you every day and, I don't know, write your affirmations in here, or, you know, whatever your reflections are. So if you would like a little hummingbird journal with a love note and a little reading from me, all you have to do is say yes, or I would love that, and I'm going to choose 2 winners. And if you like that, we'll do more of that. I just couldn't resist. So I bought 1 for me and 2 for you.
I love the colors, like the hollow, like they move.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's kind of holographic.
It's very pretty.
Isn't that sweet? Okay, so let's see who's calling. Actually, I'm ready for my Diet Coke. I'm ready for my
Yes.
close-up.
Well,
I
you
banged
choose the winner.
myself.
I will do that for you.
Thank you. Okay. And thank you for appreciating those. Okay. Hi, Mary. Well, you're not behind for me, honey. I see you. I'm happy you're here. Aren't they great? Yeah, it's total purse size, backpack size. Like, you can carry that with you. Okay. Let's see where this is going. Okay. Oh, I wish I had like 50 of them. I would send them to all of you. I really, really would. Okay. Deborah's like, non-prison journal for me, please. I'm with you, sister. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I think I've got my 2. Christy Porosky. I'm going to send you a journal and a love note. So congratulations. And I want you to write all your dreams in there. I think this should be a dream journal. I don't think this should be your like let me write all my crappy thoughts journal. I think this should be your super positive, I'm going to write my dreams journal.
Wait, actually, just to clarify, so no one thinks we sent them the wrong thing.
Yeah.
These are lined.
Oh, are they lined? I thought they were not. Oh, it's a very light lining.
It's very faint.
It's a semi-prison.
You can still.
You're semi-imprisoned, but not fully
You can still
imprisoned. It's
ignore
like a
them.
partial prison. You have the key to that prison. What are you doing?
I was trying to hand you your Coke and I almost spilled it, but I didn't.
Okay, and then the
So,
second one is going
That's
to.
the important thing right now to know.
The second one is going to. Let's see. Cindy Dotson.
Aw, congratulations, you two.
Cheers to both of you. I can't wait to write you a love note. And I am. I'm going to do it tomorrow during the full moon. So again, magical timing. And I'll pull 1 or 2 or 3 cards for you, depending on what, I feel led to. Tell you what the cards are and kind of tell you a little story about the cards. I love doing that. Do you ever do that? Pull cards and let the cards kind of speak to each other and tell a little story? So congratulations to you two. Team SG's got you. And I will set those aside tonight. And when I come in tomorrow, I will make magic for you. It's not a big gift, but it's a thoughtful gift. And sometimes those things are very meaningful, I have found. Sometimes the bigger gifts you receive in life, they're super special, and that's so great. But sometimes it's the little things that you look back and you're like, wow, that was really meaningful. Do you ever have experiences like that? Yeah, I find that with my mom now that she's gone. The little tiny things that she did for me are just so meaningful. Do we still have nature light left?
Yes, I wanted to let you guys know.
Oh,
that we
Cindy's
do.
crying. You're not crying.
Cindy.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Is that how the saying goes?
You're
You're not crying, I'm crying.
No, I'm not crying, you're crying. So we do still have large pieces of nature light left.
Okay,
These
nature light.
are $3.99.
That's the pain relief stone, 5 to 6 inches. So if you want nature light, yeah. Oh, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna do more jewelry, Stacy. You hang tight, darling.
Yes,
We're there.
Hang in there. We've got some more left to do.
We're doing it. Okay, so let's talk about some jewelry.
Yes. So first we have these left, and then we also have Star Ruby left in both sizes as well. So
Star Ruby.
if you're feeling called to either of those, go ahead and bid.
That would be kind of a fun thing to put on the website, don't you think? Like little journals, and then, not very many, because it does take me time to sit and do the reading, but wouldn't it be fun to have that as a listing on Sage Goddess? So you get a little journal, and then I just write you a little note, and pull a couple cards. That'd be really fun to do.
Well, this is one.
Making a mental note of that.
We do have quantity of this one, and I think it's super special.
Yes, I do too. What line is that one?
It says line number 27.
Do you want some cough medicine? Because I have the Dulcim.
Do we?
Yeah, I do. I'll go get it. Do you want to talk about that? I'm going to go get this one some cough medicine.
Okay, thank you.
Or do you want me to stay and do that?
Yeah, can you stay and do it, and then I'll go.
Okay.
I'm like,
She's like, what?
Where is it?
So if you go in the kitchen, I think it's the cabinet on the right, upper cabinet on the right of the sink. Okay. I'll do that. I won't be able to list very many of them, but it's just a thoughtful thing, I'm such a sucker for handwriting. Okay, I love this necklace. I'm going to go over to the other camera because it's a little hard to see. But this is one you really got to see. Throwing stuff everywhere. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I'm doing 2 cameras at once tonight, y'all. Okay, I love the goddess. Okay, I'm named after one. On top of that, by the way, is a rainbow moonstone, and the light might be kind of blowing it out, but it is a true rainbow moonstone with blue flash. These are all done in sterling silver, and these are handmade for Sage Goddess, and it's on a sterling silver chain. So this is what we call the primordial goddess figure. Okay, those of you who are on Facebook and Instagram, I'm still here. Just off to the side for a second. This is what we call the primordial goddess figure, right? Where you have the deep curves. It's kind of like the Mata sapphire carvings that I showed you earlier. This is kind of a traditional shape for the goddess. You can see she's got her hands above her head holding the crescent moon. And then in her womb, she has a ruby, a little star ruby there. You see that? Actually, that's a faceted ruby, not a star ruby. And it's open on the back, so the energy of the ruby comes through. We talked about ruby before, right? Grounding, passion, stability, beauty with ruby too, and then rainbow moonstone, which is about manifestation, fruition, completion. Part of what I love is, do you see the hammered finish? So there's an oxidized hammered finish, and then the rest of her is finely polished sterling silver. And she comes on a 16 to 18 inch adjustable chain. One of the things about our chains that I want to show you, do you see how it's got 2 places you can close it? So if you close it here, it's going to be at 16 inches. And if you close it here, it's at 18 inches. So you can control how long your chain is, which I really love too.
Would you like me to take over the camera?
She's back.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. So these are under $65.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, isn't this crazy? And the retail value on these is $85. So this is one of our really specially priced items tonight, but she's worth every penny. And I love this shape. One of the first pieces of jewelry I ever bought myself was a ring with this goddess figure on it. Now, my father's family comes from a place called Minoa, M-I-N-O-A, which is modern-day Crete. And it was the first matriarchy on the planet, the Minoan civilization. I'm very proud of my ancient Greek roots. And the Minoans carved this figure on everything. And so this primordial goddess figure is very true to my ancient roots. If you come from a matriarchal culture, goddess worshiping culture, which was what mine was, then this probably really resonates with you. Isn't that gorgeous? So $64. The pendant is 1.5 inches top to bottom. And she's literally holding up the moon, which is the goddess's planet, right? The moon is our planet. Governs the tides, moves the water, the divine feminine. Yeah, I'm so glad you like those too. So congrats for your goddess pendant.
Congratulations.
This would be a great gift too. You know, I mean, for somebody who needs to tap into that divine feminine, they're not feeling, you know, like themselves. They've lost their power. They want to reclaim that power. Like, this is all of that. And I will tell you, it's tough living in our modern society coming from a matriarchy. Where girls were always in charge, and now it's like, wait, what?
And now we're not.
Girls get treated how? It's better now. You know what I mean? I think it is. I think women have come a long way in the last couple of decades. And I think the future is bright. But there's definitely part of me sometimes where I'm like, I don't play that. We in charge over here. So cheers to goddess energy. Long may it reign. Oh.
I think
Oh, good. Joanne's wearing her goddess ring from the last sale. I'm so glad you love it. So glad you love it. Wear it in good health. Okay. This next ring. Oh my God.
Crazy.
And the lighting. Oh my God. If it seems like I get really excited about every single thing I show you, it's because nothing is in this sale if I don't love it. So I legitimately do. It isn't like a fake reaction. It's like, oh my God. And then the next thing is, oh my God, because I love every single thing I'm showing you.
This is number 35.
If you're a blue person,
I'm a blue person.
my husband, I swear to God, will buy anything if it's blue. I'm not that. I won't buy anything if it's blue. But honestly, I've never seen a sapphire I didn't like. And I want you to look at the design of this ring. No, but look. There are sapphires everywhere, okay? This is a custom Sage Goddess design. I think it is so beautiful. It is absolutely adjustable. We have...
I don't think these ones are adjustable.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, it isn't. They're sized.
No.
Can I have the 7, the smaller one?
Here's the 7.
Yeah.
So
we have
6,
7 and 8.
And 6.
Oh, we have 6 too? Oh, good. Good,
Yeah.
good, good. Okay. We have 10 of the size 6. We have 9 of the 7. And we have 10 of the 8. And that's it. This is chalcedony. Now, blue chalcedony, which is what this is the stone of the muse. Mm-hmm. This summons your creative juices. Gets you excited about life, about your work, about art, about what you build and create and bring onto this planet. And you can see that they're absolutely translucent.
Oh, they're so pretty.
I'm so obsessed with this. And then look, there's a sapphire here on the side. You see? You turn your hand to the side, put it back on that camera, but turn it to the side. So she'll show you. There's a sapphire on either side of the shank. Then there's sapphires all the way around at the 4 points, and then there's a sapphire on top. Is that just the coolest ring you've ever seen? And then
So
sapphire, and it's even open on the bottom. So all of the energy of that chalcedony is coming through to you. If you wear it on your right hand, by the way, you're sending this energy. If you wear it on the left hand, you're receiving it, okay? And then sapphire is the teacher stone for wisdom. It opens your third eye. It helps you recall information accurately. It helps you convey information accurately. And it's my favorite stone on the planet. Out of all of the thousands of stones, sapphire is my number one most favorite stone of all time.
They're calling it a spaceship, and I love that.
I'm
it
here
really
for that.
is.
No,
like
it's your creative spaceship. You're going to get on there and fly away and make your dreams come true. They're all the same price. They are $199. I have 9 of the size 6, or 10 of the size 6, 9 of the 7, 10 of the 8. And that's all she wrote.
Get it. I'm gonna keep this one on the rest of the sale because
I
I,
am too.
love it.
I'm a little obsessed. I'm going to put my spine ring on my index finger over
Ooh.
here.
It's so pretty. Oh, it looks so nice next to your sapphire ring.
I know.
So pretty.
Oh, this one does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite rings we've ever designed for you.
It's so pretty.
And I might just, because I am keeping one of these rings, I might just wear it next to my sapphire kind of forever.
That looks so nice.
So we'll have matching. If you're
They're
getting
meant
one,
to
we're
be.
going to match. You're going to be like, I have that ring. That ring she's wearing, I have it.
They look like little blue presents. I love that.
It does. It reminds me of like a little Tiffany box. To me, this is better than Tiffany.
Yeah.
And it's more affordable.
Agreed.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? And it really does show up. You know, it's like, ooh, what is that? It does sit nicely next to my star. Ah, I love it so much. And again, we are so picky. No prongs. Nothing's gonna stick or hang on anything weird, catch on anything. I have little scissors here, but maybe I do not.
Let's talk about
No, I do.
fuchsia next.
The only thing that's annoying me is the tag. Okay, congrats if you're getting one of those rings so that we can twin out. Yeah, if an alien showed up in this as a spaceship, I would get on that. Honestly, I would get on any alien spaceship though, so I'm not really that picky anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready for my close-up. Speaking of close-ups, fuchsia.
Oh, this is the prettiest fuchsia. It's so sparkly.
Okay.
This is number 11.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Right on it.
What's really cool about these, they're affordable. Okay, fuchsite is also known as muscovite, and it's a super powerful physical healer. There's quartz in the matrix. There's also mica in the matrix. That's what the little shimma shimma is about. So this can be the centerpiece of a healing grid. A lot of you want bigger generators. The small is 6 inches. The medium is 7 inches. They're under $80. For one of the most potent healing stones you will work with, fuchsite, Fuchsite. One of the things about fuchsite, there's very few stones that do something called renewal or regeneration. I work with fuchsite when I am recovering from a cold or a flu. I recommend it for clients who are recovering from surgeries or longer illnesses because it helps your body with energies of renewal and regeneration, bouncing back. Isn't that gorgeous? So these are, if you're somebody who's looking for bigger, taller generators, because a lot of times it's hard to find carvings in that 6, 7, 8 inch range, especially for under $100. This is really cool. And if you're doing any of that healing work, restorative work, renewal work, regeneration work, this is really good. It is for the heart. Yeah, so all of the green stones, Shelly, are heart chakra stones. Right, each of the chakras has a primary, what we call the ray, right? So the green ray is the heart chakra ray. And so this is absolutely a heart chakra stone. But it's also really good as a cardiac stone. There are certain heart chakra stones that are especially good for the physical heart. Fuchsite is one of those. I also love to work with I love to work with rhodochrosite for the heart, and then the other one I like to work with is, it'll come to me, it's on the tip of my tongue, for the physical heart. So if you're having heart challenges, this is one I would recommend. $69 for the small, I have 22, and $79 for the medium. And the medium, again, is the 7-inch. So $69 and $79, they're $10 off depending on which height you get. And congratulations, I'm seeing Lisa got one of my rings, Nicole,
Aw, congratulations.
AR,
guys.
Lee Garrett got one. I see Allison Kokovich got one. Kelly and Julie and Karen and Gloria and Cassandra and Carissa and Melissa. Morgan got one too. Yay!
Pamela said.
And
how did-
Torianne got one.
Pamela said, "How did that
Chris
fuchsia
Praise.
get so pretty?"
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask how did it get so big.
So how'd that fuchsia get so
Every
pretty?
boy wants you to ask him that.
Oh, it is the prettiest fuchsia, Pamela. It's all so sparkly.
Isn't it gorgeous?
This one's got like a big quartz pocket right
It does.
there.
And that's what I'm saying. It's really cool when you have these healing stones that have quartz in the matrix. And I'll tell you, the edges of some of, like this piece, are translucent. You can kind of see through. I mean, the quality of this fuchsite is stunning.
So pretty.
So,
we still have two
we have
chalcedony
2 chalcedony
sapphire.
rings and 6. Yep.
Yes.
And
one person just got one, so we have
Okay.
one left.
I have 1 spaceship ring left and a 6. That's it. Congrats, you guys. Aren't you ready to be abducted?
I'm ready to be.
I mean, what are they waiting for? I'm in my prime.
They want our permission.
No, they're not waiting for my permission. I swear
They're
to God.
like, they have my permission.
I've practically made a sign and put it on the roof of my house.
Maybe that's what you need to do. Just go for it. Go on.
My mom and my grandma had a complete direct visitation. I'm still jealous of that. That's why it's like nobody can convince me they're not real. They're here. Speaking of how did it get that big, I like big bowls and I cannot lie. I brought this back from Mexico. David and I went in 2019, right before COVID. One of the best trips to Mexico in my life. Amazing. To the factory where this stone is mined and carved by an artist, and his entire team is made up of artists. Like, this is, if you ever want to know about ethical sourcing and are people happy when they're carving your stones, like, it's one of the most beautiful parts of Mexico. The energy is magical. Where they carve this is next to a church, and the bells are ringing all day long, and the music is playing all day long. You feel like you're in heaven. And so this is angel onyx, carved and mined by the same person. And now this, I will tell you what I do. I have a big angel onyx bowl at home. I actually get orchids and then moss and make it into a centerpiece. This is also like the fruit bowl of your dreams.
I'm gonna turn it sideways, and then can you just stick your like your hand in there?
I thought you were
know
gonna say, and then you can
they like-
just sit inside of it.
I know they like the depth. They like to see the depth, so it is very, very deep. It goes to.
This is so weird. I really thought she's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna sit this to the side, and then you're gonna get in it. I think I could fit one of my cheeks in that.
It is beautiful. I'm gonna put it up to
It's
the
absolutely
the
amazing.
camera so that you can see the quality of it. But I wanted you guys to see the size.
Under $900 for 3 feet. And I do have a lamp too, so stay tuned, Dana. I see you.
And the edge is all natural.
I love this. So this is called angel onyx because it literally is angelic. Onyx is protective. The white onyx for me is like the highest order of protection. It's my favorite onyx in the world. And like I said, we literally went, saw where the stone is quarried, watched these being, these bowls being carved. They're all done by hand. This is one piece of onyx. You could absolutely make this into, I would love to see this made into a dual sink.
Ooh.
With 2 faucets. That would be absolutely amazing. Or just one, and you put your soap, your bar of soap over here, and you use it as a sink. 3,000%. Okay, you ready? These are $899. I have 4.
Just get them.
You'll
Just
never
get
see
them
anything
all.
like this again. And the only reason these aren't $2,000, which is the retail value, is that we brought them back direct from Mexico ourselves.
And I'm putting it down because it's
And she's putting it down because it's heavy and I
it's
didn't get
me,
into
go ahead
it.
and break it.
Honestly, if you break onyx, I'll be really impressed. It is so durable. That is a hard stone. I can only fit one cheek in there, I think. I can fit both my cheeks in the one I have. Mine is more round and not as long, but I love the longer style
Oh,
too.
you can fill it with water and floating candles.
Oh my God, can you
gosh, how
imagine?
beautiful.
I mean, so if you have a long dining room table or a long kitchen island, there is no more beautiful centerpiece. And I'm telling you, if you take white orchids, just like 3 of them, small ones, and put moss around it and just mist it with water, the orchids live forever and it looks like an absolute dream centerpiece. And that's not expensive to do. You can also use it as a crystal tray,
That's such a good idea.
which is
Barbara.
brilliant.
Like a little sphere garden.
You
or
guys are so
something.
creative. A baby bath? That's a lucky baby.
Baby.
My baby was bathed in a weird plastic thing from Babies R Us. And then when I realized I could use my kitchen sink, I was like, why do I have this weird plastic thing from Babies R Us? Here, you go in the kitchen sink. You'd make a fountain. It'd be a gorgeous fountain, right? I was talking about my lower cheeks, Michelle, to put a fine point on it, darling. Okay, congratulations to those of
Congrats,
you who
you
are getting
guys.
those. I know. And this is another one, like, send pictures. We totally want to see where that goes. And God, if you make it into a sink in your bathroom or if you make that into a centerpiece in your home, like, I just want to see all the pictures all day long. Yeah, my kids were straight up in the kitchen sink. I don't know if that's weird, but that's what happened.
Would you like to talk about Izurine next?
I always want to talk about Izurine. Izurine is my favorite stone for a very specific purpose. Izur is the god of the sea, right? Aegir, so that's what Izurine is named for.
So cool.
Do you know what most people confuse this stone for? Probably won't surprise you. Most people think it's black tourmaline. Some people are like, maybe it's epidote. And I'm like, it is Izurine. But I'm not surprised that people confuse it because it looks like it. But it comes from a totally different place, by the way. It comes from Malawi in Africa. That's the only place Izurine comes from, Aegirine. This stone comes with a warning label because it's so effective for protecting your aura. If you are someone who believes in invisibility magic, which I am, this stone makes you a little invisible. When it's too much for me, when there's too much energy coming in and I'm overwhelmed and I need a break and I need to just push pause and just, tighten up my auric boundaries, I work with Izurine. But at a certain point, I have to stop because I literally always joke, the phone stops ringing. I'm not getting as many DMs, right? Like, it's like, whoa. I mean, you really start to like unplug and disconnect. I don't work with this stone all the time, and you don't need to work with this stone all the time. This is one of your power tools in your collection for when too much is too much and you need a little bit of space. We found these in Tucson. We were super excited. We have 2 different sizes, 3 inches and 4 inches. They're under $100. These are the biggest pieces of Izurine that we have and that we've ever had, actually. And so if you want, I have better quantity. I may have to go and juice myself up soon.
Oh no, want me to get you some?
Not yet, but I may need it. We have better quantity of the small, which are $79. And then the medium, I only have 14, the 4-inch pieces at $99.
This one's got like triangular
They glow.
formations.
These are so beautiful, you guys. And I'll tell you, this is another one. We can fully wire wrap this for you.
Ooh, imagine.
And if we do that, you could also use it as a pendulum. So if you wire wrap this one, it would be very effective as a pendulum. But like I said, I just wouldn't wear it all the time. Just being honest with you. I have an Izurine pendant. I wear it when I need to wear it. And I take it off when I don't need to wear it. I don't always want to be closed off. I like having an open energy field. But there's times where you're just like, enough's enough, right? And you just need a minute.
I love to be closed off.
Yeah. Introverts unite. But I am mildly extroverted, so there's a point where I'm just like, no, I need people. There is some Izurine in Shower White, Kelsey Willoughby. Yes, there is. You are brilliant, darling. Isurine is a micro-inclusion in some other minerals, but not very many. Merlinite has a little bit. Mystic Indigo Gabbro has a little bit of isurine in it too. I don't think we have copper wire, but I'm not sure. I will tell you, the person who does the wire wrap on our team is a goddess, and she's amazing, and she's in my opinion, one of the most talented wire wrappers I've ever known. And that's her full-time job here. She's our magic maker.
Magical magic maker.
She is. She's a gorgeous goddess. We love you, Hanalei.
We love you.
She's beautiful. She's
She really is,
talented. She's got all the things. Don't ask if she's single. I don't know, but she's amazing.
Let's do a couple rings while we're letting the team catch up.
Okay. Congratulations. Reminds you of Vivianite? A little bit, right, Teresa? With a little bit of that like greeny, Vivianite's a little bit of like a green blue. And it is vibrancy, but I can see where you're coming from too. Hi, Lee Garrett. How fun. Lee says, tonight's my first live purchase while I receive an invoice. Yes, tomorrow. And then you have 24 hours. So look out to your email for your invoice, and then you can, we have a lot of different payment options on our website to pay your invoice, which is kind of fun. Those are new for us at SG. Affirm is new. That looks pretty together.
I
I
know.
really like that.
So we have 2 Larimar rings.
Oh, we do offer
today.
copper wire wrap. Holy shit, I didn't know that.
This is number 33 and 34.
Can you imagine isurine and copper? So it's going to run that energy all the way through your field.
So this one.
So if you want something wire wrapped, you have to write in before you pay your invoice to support.sagegoddess.com. Sabrina with a Z is our head of customer care at Sage Goddess. She's brilliant. And just say, Sabrina and team, I would like to have this piece wire wrapped. And then they will add on the wire wrap fee, which I think is $29. I can't remember. And then your piece will come to you ready to wear, which is really cool. I didn't know we had the copper, so that's super awesome. Okay, this ring, these rings are adjustable. They are.
The difference between them is that one has a little fairy on the side.
Yep.
And the other one has a leaf.
Yep.
So
So
think
you
about
so
which
you
one
can
you
say now, Larimar. Let me just quickly tell you, right? Larimar comes from the Dominican Republic, which is one of the most beautiful places on earth in the Caribbean, and it literally looks like Caribbean water. Yeah, I was gonna say I would shut the light off because there you can see sort of a truer color. These are beautiful quality of Larimar. It's such a water element stone. As someone who has almost no water in my chart, my Mercury is in Cancer, and that's all I got. I do like Larimar a lot because it helps me to work more with my emotions. I can get very kind of like linear and kind of more into my masculine, and this brings me more into my watery feminine. So I love it for that reason. These are adjustable. They're in sterling silver. The details are 14 karat, and these are the same price. It's just whether you want the fairy or the leaf. They are both $159.
And just let us know which one you want.
And let us know which one you want. These are so comfortable, and again,
They're so comfy.
adjustable, kind of light, so it's almost like you don't really even feel it. And I always think these rings make the best thumb rings.
No.
So it's cool that she's modeling it on her beautiful thumbs, because I think they make a great one.
I think so too. Yeah, so this is the fairy over here.
Yeah, they want to see the little details.
Yeah.
Isn't she cute?
There's
Look at her.
the
She's like,
little
she's climbing on it.
fairy. And there's the leaf right there.
Get it, fairy. Leaf medicine, by the way, leaf symbolism is about growth and renewal. Perfect for springtime. So leaf has its own medicine, right? When a tree or a branch produces a leaf, that's its new cycle, right? And leaves are usually the first sign of growth in the spring season. So, yeah. Love it. Do you need to clear isurine? Yeah, there's very few stones. It's a great question, by the way. So I appreciate you asking it, Emily Butler. Very few stones don't need to be cleared, especially if you're wearing them a lot, working with them a lot. What I do though, because I'm just kind of a low maintenance person and I'm busy. I've got kids and my dad and SG and animals and all the things. I like to just light a little sage. I'll give Alexis and I a little moment. Just light a little white sage, or you can work with Palo Santo or whatever you like. I love copal too. And just like with your jewelry, just run your hands through the smoke. And then I just take the smoke through like over my shelves. I'm not a high maintenance. I don't take every single stone and, but I do take this through my room where my crystals are about every 3 or 4 days. Max longest I go is a week. And then I save all the ash and I do ash ceremony, which I'm going to be teaching my students this summer. So if you are new and you had fun tonight, I teach classes online called Living Magic. You can always go to sagegoddess.com/livingmagic for more information to join us. We have class Wednesday. I'm really excited about it. I'm teaching you about the 4 elements, despacho ceremony, and the magician archetype from the major arcana of the tarot. So it's going to be a really fun class this week. But there's a crystal class each month, there's a sound class each month, and there's an astrology class each month too. But we're going to be doing ash ceremony this summer because ash is actually very important. You should never throw it away. So I save all my ash, and then every month, or at the most every quarter, I bury my ash. Did I smoke you out?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm actually going to inhale it a little bit just because it's good for infection.
It's just the
Do you have
normal
any smoke
cough.
left? Oh, poop. I don't have any smoke left. Oh, there's a little bit. You should always inhale your smoke. It's good for your sinuses. Okay.
All right, we still have a handful of things to get through, so we're
We do.
gonna transition to a little bit of a lightning round.
Which is never a lightning round, but we try.
It's we give the attempt. So
I talk too much.
I swear it's not the
Okay.
smoke. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Labradorite.
Labradorite
Number 28.
is, these are all hand carved, by the way.
And it's intuitive design, so you might get this kind of like weave sort of carving or
Which
a
I love
flower.
because it's
I
like
know,
triangles.
I love it. Yeah.
I do too. And then, but I do love the flower. And there's like blue flash and golden flash and green flash. There's all the colors.
Pear shape and oval
Pear shape and oval shape. There's 2 different sizes though. So on the right side of the screen is the small, on the left side is the medium. These are hand carved. Do they come with the chain? No, this is just the pendant for you tonight. These are hand carved labradorites, which I think is really beautiful. They're open on the back. They're done in sterling silver. Labradorite is a member of the feldspar family, and it's for new beginnings, new visions, and new opportunities. It's the stone we work with when we're setting intentions at the new moon, which is my favorite moon phase. I love a full moon, but it makes people act like nuts. I love a new moon because it's a cosmic clean slate. So I tolerate the full moon. I look forward to the new moon. It's my favorite. So the small size is 1.5 inches. I have 18 of those. Those are under $120. And then the medium size is 1.75. I have 27 of those at under $140. So if you are ready,
It totally looks like mermaid scales, Juniper. You're
I'm in
right.
love with that one on the left. Yeah.
It's just very unique looking
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? 119 for the small, and which is again on the right side, and then 139 for the medium, which is on the left. And congratulations.
Congratulations.
You have to have labradorite in your collection. Like there's certain stones that have to be part of your foundational collection. And the feldspar family is a really interesting family of stones because it actually includes moonstone and labradorite. So it includes the stone of the full moon and the stone of the new moon. Plus larvicite is a member of the feldspar family. Little known fact, amazonite is a member of the feldspar family. And so they all have this really magical light play, that shimmer and that shine. Labradorite comes primarily from Madagascar. So little fast facts on labradorite. If you need a new moon intention setting pendant, this is a perfect one for you to work with. And so every time it's the new moon, this is what you put on. And this is how you start to build your magical library of jewels. And then you hold it while you set your intentions and your visions. Helps you chart your path. You know what I love most is the fact that someone literally sat and carved every line on these stones by hand.
So special.
You know, it's like a lot of us have. I have a labradorite pendant that's just a cabochon, and it's beautiful, but there wasn't a beautiful soul behind it, sitting there carving and etching every line with intention. And that's what makes these really, really special. Yeah, so again, larvicite, labradorite, moonstone, and amazonite are all members of the feldspar family. I'm obsessed with crystals. I think we all know a lot about the things that we're obsessed with. Like my son is a baseball player, he's a pitcher. On his high school team, on the JV team, and he's obsessed with baseball, and he knows everything about baseball, and he's obsessed with cars, and he knows everything about cars, like encyclopedic. So I think if you love something, you become very knowledgeable because, like I said, even in my free time, I'm reading about stones, or I'm on mindat.org, looking up things, and I like to learn. So I'm glad you're here. Oh my God, my son, he's actually playing baseball right now. I'm missing his game to be here with you, but that's okay. My dad and my husband and my daughter are there watching that boy. They're undefeated, which is really exciting.
That's awesome.
I know. So wish the Kings good luck tonight. Okay, now this is such a cool.
This is
cool,
number
cool.
2.
Okay. We just talked about amazonite, so it's so funny. It's great that we kind of teed that up, that feldspar conversation. So this is amazonite with, and I'll tell you all the metaphysical in a second, garnet, black tourmaline, and mica.
So cool.
And the price is crazy. Both the big one, 5 inches, is under $55, and the little one, 4 inches, is under $45. So it's a really good price. There is quartz in the matrix. You can totally use this as a centerpiece of a grid. Now, amazonite, remember the feldspar family, is a throat chakra stone. That's the blue-green in the matrix that you see there. Amazonite helps you. It's the most important stone for clear expression and communication. Above them all, amazonite is like the queen of expression. The orange colored stone that you see there is garnet. Garnet, garnet is a whole different chakra. Garnet is your root chakra. And garnet is for stability, grounding, and connection. And it really does help to stabilize your energy field. So if you have anxiety and stress, garnet's really an important stone to work with. The black in here is black tourmaline, which is the most protective mineral on the planet. And then there's a little bit of shimmer in here, which is mica. And mica, a lot of people say mica is where the fairies live in stones. So there's like these little fairy pockets in there. And then there's quartz in the matrix too. So you actually have 5 different minerals in one. These are called amalgam minerals. Amalgam meaning different minerals composed in one form. And that's what I was talking about earlier with matrix, right? It's like when you have a stone in matrix, this is basically garnet in an amazonite, mica, and black tourmaline and quartz matrix. You get the metaphysical properties and benefits of all of those stones in one place. Isn't that cool? So I have 31 of the small at $44, and I have 44 of the medium at $54. And that's all she wrote.
They're so pretty. This one's got like a little bird on it.
So I do see the bird. Yeah. I do see a bird. I see hearts too. I'm always looking for hearts in my stones. This one has a big old garnet right on the bottom.
I know.
Yeah, it's like boom.
So cool.
It's almost like a perfectly formed garnet crystal right there. Isn't that beautiful? So, I love that. So, Celicia says, I'm finally embracing my metaphysical and spiritual journey. Thank you guys for being my guides, inspiration, and teachers. And it's her first live sale with us. Well, I'm really proud of you. And embracing your spiritual path, it's never too late. It always happens right when it's supposed to. And I do think we find our right teachers and guides as we go. So I'm honored and thankful to be part of your journey for sure. And Sage Goddess is turning 12 in July. Isn't that crazy? It's so nuts to me. I set an intention at a new moon 13 years ago. Yeah, it was May of, gosh, it's hard to believe it's that long. And of 2010, I set a new moon. I was teaching a university class. It was my last one before I retired as a professor. And the assignment for our students, I was co-teaching with a dear friend of mine, and I'm very close to him. We only gave the students one assignment, and they had to present on what they loved most and how they were going to bring more of what they love into the world. And they could write a paper, they could do an interpretive dance, they could do whatever they wanted for their assignment. And so he and I decided to do the assignment with them. And so I presented that what I love is working with the moon and magic, and I wanted to bring more of what I love to the world through working with people online. And boom, boom, pow, a year later, and everybody thought it was nuts. You're going to do what? Who's going to watch that? You know, and here we are. So thank you guys for being part of our Sage Goddess family all these years later. My book is not available for pre-order yet because the cover design isn't finished. The Kindle version is on Amazon. If you want to just keep yourself updated, make sure you're following my author page on Amazon under Athena Paracas. I've written 3 books already. This is my 4th book. It'll be available for pre-order soon, or you can just you can go to Amazon and just search Crystalpedia or my name. And you'll find that the Kindle edition is already available for pre-order, but the hard copy isn't because we're still finishing the cover design.
We still have fuchsia obelisks left in both sizes.
Oh, yay!
Grab that.
Oh. Hey, Natalia. It's your first time here. So welcome, first of all. I'm going to talk too much about things and then tell you how much the item is, and then you can write that as your comment. So you like, if you wanted this, you could say sold fuchsite obelisk and the size.
$69. The
the
smallest
price.
$69.
Yeah.
And the medium here is $79.
Yeah. So that's how you play. And then if you are one of the first, you know, if we have enough and you're in that order, then you win it and they'll announce you, and then you'll get an invoice tomorrow. That's super easy.
Pretty.
Easy peasy.
And while our team is finishing up with the Amazonite winners, we do have this little guy, this cute little cutie for you.
We still have some really cool things to show you.
Yes.
I do have big blue calcite, blue limerine calcite lamps I want to show you too, so maybe we can show those next.
Well, we're already showing this.
No, I know, after
No.
this.
Yeah, we
no,
can show
after
that
this I
after,
want to do that, yeah. So which line is this one?
This is line number 29.
Okay. This is a really beautiful,
So
beautiful, because I will tell you something. I love green tourmaline, and it's very hard to find anymore. I honestly don't remember the last time we really had some solid green tourmaline
hard,
jewelry.
Yeah.
It's not as common as pink tourmaline or even rubellite. So to have green tourmaline with Ethiopian opal and a butterfly for transformation, green tourmaline brings abundance, it brings wisdom, it helps you make smarter decisions in love, brings discernment in love. And then Ethiopian opal, which you can, there's enough
It's
light
super
outside where you can see all the
flashy,
color and the magics on it.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the light helps, and sometimes
Yeah.
oh my god, well, there's just a huge flash on it. You got it. Yeah, I mean, it is like alive, that opal. And I find this pendant almost has a heart shape to it. There's something like, for me, I'll hold it up too, like just so they can see the scale.
Oh, there's the flash.
Yeah, well, that's a great shot. That was a great shot. Against my green dress, it'll probably look good too.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Wisdom, transformation, and then butterfly is always about transformation. Right? Butterflies are just pure magic. So this one, there's only one of this pendant. It's $199. It's almost 2 inches, and it's all done in sterling silver with 14 karat gold. Isn't that pretty? And she got a bomb shot of that opal because it's super fiery. Isn't that pretty? If you guys happen to catch us on Facebook or Instagram, go over to youtube.com/sagegoddess and we'll see you there.
What are you
and
still
you can play
over here?
because they're having fun. Looking at the side of my face. Well, hopefully you're enjoying your time with us too. We're on multiple platforms now, just so people can find us, and it's so much fun to have you guys here.
So I will show you guys the lamp next.
Are you able to lift it?
I mean, it's light. I just.
Why don't we turn this camera?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think I can actually. I can get it over there.
It's always weird. You know, in the future, can we set up the lamps behind us? I think it would be easier, don't you?
I think it's harder for them to plug it in.
Oh, maybe we
But-
can run a cable. I don't know. So we have, this is the exact lamp that's in my crystal room at home. I have 2 of them in the corners. They have been lit for 7 years. I never shut these lamps off. So we're going to do our best to show it to you. This is blue Lemurian calcite from Argentina. And what I love about them, you can, I have a skull on top of each of mine. and it lights up my skulls, or you can put a grid on top of these. We have 3 of these. They're 18 inches by 6 inches. This is the identical lamp that I have. So if you've seen my crystal room at home, because I go live, I used to go live all the time, but I still show it every now and then. And you're like, wait, what is that? What is that lamp? Blue Lemurian calcite is the ultimate stone of harmony and peace. And that's why I chose it for that room, because I wanted that vibration to be in that space. And these lamps are handmade. And even the base, like she lifted it up, it's an LED bulb, so you don't ever have to shut it off. Even the base is made of blue Lemurian calcite, which is really cool, because nobody's going to see that. And they still made the base out of it.
It's really, really beautiful quality.
Isn't that cool? Okay, so I only have 3. Hold on, I just had it and now I lost it. Okay, they are $799 each. Retail value is like $1,200. And it ships for free in the US or for $5 if you live outside the US. Isn't that cool? But there's only 3. Go get a lamp. You will love it so much, because anything, like I said, my skull, it's like having your own separate light stand for your skulls, or your big generator to put on there, or build a grid for harmony in your home, for peace in your home. And like I said, I have never shut mine off. If it's an LED bulb, it doesn't get hot. And so I never turn them off. It's like a perpetual, they're on during the day, they're on at night. It doesn't use a lot of electricity. They're just like the perfect lamp. So congratulations. I'm very excited for you guys.
I am too.
Okay.
This is done.
Tell me where we are going.
Do you want to do moldavite?
I always want to talk about
It should be
moldavite.
on the bottom.
Moldavite or,
First
oh yeah.
page.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, you guys want to talk about moldavite?
Let's talk about moldavite. I picked this piece from the wall.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen a natural moldavite heart?
It has a heart
before?
on. I've never seen a heart-shaped moldavite.
Neither have I.
Okay, moldavite, quick wrap here, because this is, we're supposed to be a lightning round. I'm not shutting up. I wear this moldavite bracelet every day. I have some form of moldavite on every day because it's extraterrestrial. It's the result of a meteoric collision just outside the Moldau Valley in Czechoslovakia, which is why it's called moldavite. That happened 21 million years ago. 21 million years ago. That means everything, including dinosaurs and all of your ancestors, lived and died while after this had formed. Moldavite is one of the Synergy 12 stones. I call it one of the fast-forward buttons on your spiritual development. Moldavite, phenakite. If you're like, I want more, I want to know it, I want to open all the channels, I want to download all the information, that's moldavite. Some people find it too hard to work with. I find I can't do the intensity of work that I do without it. It allows me to operate in multiple dimensions at once, which is sort of a professional obligation in my role. So we have now I'm going to tell you something. The price on moldavite tonight is nuts. We got a good deal and we're passing it on to you. Nobody else has moldavite at this price. I've checked. It's not out there at this price. This is real. It is authentic. This is direct from the Czech Republic. Are you ready? If you don't have moldavite, and again, we can wire wrap this for you, so you can wear it, which is really cool. That little heart piece is so cute.
I love it.
On the right is the 2 gram size, $103. On the left is 2.5 grams, $113. Anywhere else you look, that size is going to be closer to $200. We just have a good source, and so we're passing the good price on to you. If you don't have moldavite, tonight's the night. Here's the thing about moldavite. It's not a renewable resource. There's not more growing. You can't make it. There's no more meteoric collisions in Czechoslovakia. This is it, right? So, and the price went crazy for a while. Like, pieces like this would have been closer to $300. So
you do have to choose a size, guys.
yeah, choose a size. You have to either choose 2 grams or 2.5, because otherwise the team can't log you
Yeah.
with an order. Okay, so make sure you're identifying the size that you want. Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad you guys are excited.
I'm glad you're
It is
excited
very
too.
exciting.
So I find it buzzy and fun. There are different tektites. This kind of material is actually not a gemstone; it's a tektite, and its crystal structure is amorphous because what happened is the meteor struck the Earth, and as it pulled away from the Earth, it extracted some of the actual Earth's top layer. So it fused. The meteor fused with the top layer of the Earth, extracted, and then this material sort of rained back down, and as it cooled, as it re-entered the Earth's atmosphere, you have these pieces that resulted. So this is actually a fusion of our planet and that meteor, and there are pieces of that meteor in this material, which is why it's super buzzy. It's not really of this planet. And meteors have struck different parts of the Earth, right? Libyan gold is a meteoric collision in the sub-Saharan desert. Campo del Cielo is a meteoric collision in South America. So there are different tektites, and then there are things called pseudo-tektites, which I don't have time to get into that because this is supposed to be a lightning round. I gotta shut up. But that's moldavite, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm not a huge fan of euphorolite, so I don't carry too much of it. That's a story for another night. It's just not my jam. If I don't love something, I don't carry it because you can find it somewhere else. It's just not my favorite material. But I have lots of other favorites, so I'm not short on faves. Yeah, no, I don't have euphorolite. You can find it though. There are people out there with it. I actually wouldn't know where to point you, but Etsy's always a good place to start. Wandlet time. This one is so sweet. I love this one so much because I love purple and pink and green. I just think the combination of colors. So if you don't know what a wandlet is, it's like a little portable wandlet to go. It's seraphinite, which we talked about earlier, that higher order of angels, with pink tourmaline, the sweetest little pink tourmaline, and then Veracruz amethyst from Veracruz, Mexico. And it's actually a tantric twin Veracruz. No, but do you see it? So you can actually use this as a wand to send and receive energy in open circles and closed circles. You can wear it as a necklace, and you can use it as a pendulum. So it's like a 3-for-1. Angelic content, super divine piece, heart opening with pink tourmaline. It's $269, and it's one of the prettiest that we've brought.
It's very, very pretty. Very
I
special.
love it. Hey Tara, it's so wonderful to see you. Tara Tryon's here.
Oh, hi, Tara.
Wonderful to see you. How are you doing, sweetheart? She wants scolecite rings.
It's a great idea.
I will try my best. You know the reason you don't see a lot of scolecite rings is because it's brittle.
Oh, we still have moonstone and ruby goddess pendants left?
Oh.
What?
You need to get a moonstone and ruby goddess pendant. But I'll work on it, Tara. Because I love scolecite too. It's such a divine piece that stone brings.
I thought these
That's
were
also one of the
fun.
Synergy
Sure.
12 stones too, like moldavite, as you know. So yeah, the rainbow moonstone and ruby goddess pendants, we still have a few of those left. Those were...
$64.
And she's right on top of it.
What? They commented it for
Oh,
us, which
okay.
is always
Alright.
very, very helpful.
Yeah,
so
we
we don't have to
appreciate
go
that.
hunting it down.
Yes.
So these are still available. They're so sweet. It's the goddess holding up the moon.
We have one more
That's
wandlet.
beautiful.
Do you want to show that to them?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we will, but
Okay.
I'm trying to separate. I
Oh,
don't have
she's
very
got an
many
agenda.
single items.
Okay, do you want to do the Baltic Amber or you want to do...
Sure, we can do
Okay.
Baltic Amber.
Here's the thing. I love amber. And this amber comes from the Baltic shoreline, which is a beautiful region in Northern Europe. And amber comes from different parts of the world. I love amber from Mexico. There's a region called Chiapas amber. From Chiapas is beautiful. I love Indonesian amber. But there is something about Baltic amber. The inclusions, first of all, you're going to find little bits of nature in there. You're going to find little bits of leaves. Sometimes you'll find
So
little
cool.
bugs. It is really juicy. It is one of the most vibrant golden forms of what we call younger amber. It's 34 to 48 million years old. Remember that amber is not a stone either. Amber is fossilized tree resin. So it also has an amorphous crystal structure, right? The tektites are amorphous because they're not crystals. Amber is amorphous because it's literally resin that poured out of an ancient tree 34 to 48 million years ago, hardened, and so now it feels like a stone, but it's not. It's actually very lightweight, Amber is, for me, one of the best materials to work with, might sound funny, for anxiety and panic attacks. Because it's ancient wisdom of the trees, literally. So, and again, you think Moldavite's old? This is twice as old as Moldavite. So it really is telling you a story about the origin and the development of this planet, right? And it takes you back to those ancient moments and the development of, and the history of every event and living being that's ever been here before. Kids love it. And when I work with young people, they're always like so amazed by amber, because as that resin is pouring out of that tree, it's gathering everything in its path and holding it. So it's really cool to know that it's like a snapshot in time of life on this planet all those years ago. Isn't that cool? So, and actually, yes, if you burn amber, it does smell like amber. I don't recommend it. Don't light your amber on fire unless it's a party trick, but I don't recommend it. I recommend carrying it with you, though, especially, like I said, if you have anxiety and panic. It's very stabilizing. Even though it's not a root chakra material, it's very grounding because of its connection to the ancient world. So we have, and it's really affordable. Everything's under $40. The small pieces are under $30, 1.5 inches on the right, and the medium pieces are under $40. So it's affordable, it's beautiful, and the region it comes from is breathtaking. So this is Baltic amber for you. So I have 45 pieces of the small for $29, and I have 23 pieces of the medium for $39.
Me too, Stacy. Me too.
Good night, Wendy Strickland. We love you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, is Wendy here?
Yeah.
Hi, Wendy.
She's signing off for the night.
Have a good night, Wendy.
Yep.
It's so nice to see you.
It was wonderful to see you. Come join us for a full moon ceremony tomorrow. I'll be live right here on YouTube from 5 to 6 p.m. for full moon in Virgo.
I'm very excited about that. Proxy
It's making
healing.
people picky.
Making people picky.
Well, remember, Virgo looks at the world through a microscope. Congratulations on your amber, by the way. Truly. And keep it with you. You'll find it very comforting. If you know somebody who has anxiety, a great combination is amber and, camera's not focusing, amber and lepidolite, which is lithium. And then there's others you can add on. Like if you have trouble focusing, then you could add hypersthene and fluorite. So there's all these little ways of making kind of crystal prescriptions. But I love amber for just stability. Bringing it down a little notch. I would do, I don't know, for copper, for wire wrapping, I might do copper, but I might also do like a gold wire for amber. The gold on gold would be really pretty, don't you think? So congrats, you guys, who are getting them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, now.
I saw Kaz ask for the rose quartz.
These are so sweet.
I kind of want to show. Is it okay if I show them it with a tea light in it?
Sure.
Do you have enough? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want
We
to
won't
mess up
burn it.
quantity, but I wanted to.
Oh, you want to
just
burn
so
it?
that so that they could see
Never
it.
mind. She's burning it, everybody.
It'll be
She's
okay?
burning it.
Okay. Robin says it's okay, so I'm doing it.
We have permission from Robert to burn it.
Permission from Robin.
Permission granted.
Robin.
You asked to burn something, I'll say yes.
Robin's a Leo. She's going to let us burn that shit up. Okay.
So,
Now, you are getting tea lights with this. So we make our own tea lights here at Sage Goddess. Is this the sweetest little tea light holder? Oh my god. Rose quartz. These are hand carved. And it's a rose. Isn't that beautiful?
So special.
I'm telling you guys, I think this is so darn sweet. Rose quartz is the universal stone of love. It attracts love to you. It magnifies love around you. This is sacred sandalwood. And it's like super shimmery wax, so she's kind of making it sparkle for you. Isn't that pretty? I know, they're so sweet. And our sacred sandalwood tea lights are actually made with sandalwood essential oil.
You guys, they smell so good. I love sandalwood.
So these are...
Oh, the tea lights are intuitive.
Yeah, you might get...
Okay.
We make a lot of tea lights, so you'll get an intuitively chosen tea light. These are $69. I have 30 of them. Aren't they gorgeous?
To show you guys up close. Just the beautiful carving, like each of those individual flower petals.
Can you put it on the light stand? Because one of the things, this is Madagascar rose quartz, which is my favorite because it's super translucent. If you have a light stand,
Oh,
that's your new night light.
pretty.
Isn't that pretty, you guys?
Even without the tea light in there, that would be pretty. You could even use it as like a, you could use it as a sphere holder as well.
Oh, you totally could. Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
call.
I bet with one of like the smaller clear quartz too.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they pretty?
So, oh my god.
I feel like we just created a
I love it
lamp.
when we amaze ourselves.
We have to send a picture of this to our lamp friends and be like, we have a design
Oh
for
my
you.
god.
That's so pretty.
We totally just like blew our own minds. Don't mind us over here. Who needs tea lights when you have a sphere? That's pretty, but it's not as pretty as the
It
other one.
doesn't glow as well.
Not as like the other one does. Holy shit sticks. Look at that.
That's so pretty. Anyway.
Yeah, you could be a wax warmer too. I don't know if it would fit your tarts very well. I just don't know dimension wise. It was designed actually specifically for our SGT lights. So yeah, it is magnificent. I'm happy for you if you're getting one of those.
I'm happy for you guys too. They're very, very pretty.
Now you got to go get your clear quartz sphere and put it on there. I know. Yeah, I love the Madagascar too. You know, rose quartz from Brazil is pretty, but it tends to be a little more opaque and not as translucent, so not as much light comes through. But the Madagascar rose quartz is more translucent. Did you know that a good proportion of Madagascar rose quartz has a star formation in it in direct sunlight? Fast
I
fact,
love
and most
star
Brazil does not.
And now I get to take a pack of sacred sandalwood tea lights home.
Good for you, I know. Sold.
That was my plan all
Alexys.
along. No, I'm just kidding.
She had an ulterior motive. Okay.
Should we do you want to do the copper next?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
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 I'm also really excited about the honeycomb amethyst.
Yes, we are going to show that,
Yeah.
Well, I think it's fine actually if you want to do that
No,
next.
no, we'll do it. We'll do the copper.
I think, no, the quantities are low. Let's do the honeycomb amethyst.
Oh, you want to?
The
Okay.
team should be
Okay.
fine, yeah. And then we'll do copper. Then we'll do a wandlet, and then we'll do copper. That's why I was saving the wandlet, because I was like, we have a lot of multi-quantity left.
Hi, you guys who are still on Instagram, still
Hi,
on Facebook.
guys.
We're on YouTube, youtube.com/sagegoddess if you want to come play. Or if you're just happy being there and listening to us be weird, that's so cool.
Listening to us react. To
You know,
These
listening
are
to us freak out about the things that
look
we're doing.
at that, you guys. This is the most special.
We bought these in Tucson. We had another like holy shit moment. What is that? We all were like, what is that? And it's honeycomb amethyst. It's a new pocket. It's a new find. This comes from Brazil. Now listen, I'm gonna list off the roster of the stones that are in this one sphere. And yes, all of these stones are in all of these spheres. They call it honeycomb because there's calcite. Do you see the calcite? Oh, I know. There's rainbows galore. These are insane. And they're phantoms. And so in these spheres, amethyst, which is for peace, balance, and detoxification. Smoky quartz, which is for clearing, transmutation, and grounding. Look at all the actual hexagons, which is the crystal structure of amethyst and smoky quartz, right? So you're actually seeing the perfect hexagonal structure. Goethite, which heals trauma. Prasiolite, which is green amethyst. Yes, there's green amethyst in these. There's golden healer quartz in here, which is high iron content quartz. Calcite, which is for peace and softness and tenderness, appreciating what you have. These are carved from the points of the clusters. That's how they get the formations of these spheres. Now, I don't have a lot of these. I have 14 of the small.
Can we make it 13? I think I have to buy one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I am an amethyst collector, and I don't
They're
have
insane.
this,
No,
so-
they're insane. And look, look at this one. You guys has a heart.
Yeah,
You see it?
but that's the one I'm gonna buy.
Oh, yeah. It's super cute.
It's pretty
I know. Oh my god, because yeah, it's got a rainbow in it. Okay, okay, never mind. Okay, so there's 13 of the small. Sometimes I feel like this is what it'd be like to work at C's Candy, which is one of my favorite chocolate shops. Like one for you and one for me. 13 of the small for under $70, 14 of the medium for under $90, and then the 3.5 inch is under $150, which is the big,
And this is
big daddy back there.
so
Under
cool.
$150 for that. That's one of the rarest amethyst spheres you will ever see. Look at all those hexagons in the bottom. It's like boom, 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 boom. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
I have not.
I'm not gonna lie, that one's been sitting on my desk because it's so beautiful.
It's holy shit.
It
And
looks
that Robin, who's our resident geologist over there, you know when she's impressed by something, like it's legit,
Yeah.
right? Okay, 13 of the small at 69, 14 of the medium at 89, 9 of the large at 149.
It's
And that's it. There's
Just
no more
look
of that.
that.
It's not like, oh, tomorrow there's going to be more. We bought every single sphere that they had in Tucson. And it's made all of us crazy. And congratulations.
I am sorry. I do try not to do that, and I think I'm pretty good about.
I think
not
it's cool
doing
when you do it.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you. I feel bad.
That looks like
But-
an elder council. Like, doesn't it look like little spirit
It's
guides all
so
gathered around?
cool.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's super cool.
Bet you haven't seen honeycomb calcite
There's
before.
like a portal in this one too. Perfect, like triangular.
Oh my god, there
portal.
is. That other one have one too. They're rad.
Yeah, there's
Honestly,
portals
you're-
in all of them. I'm
When you
sure.
get yours, you're gonna sit there for like an hour and just like turn it all around, looking at all the cool markings because they're just amazing. Just when you think you've seen it all, that's why I love what I do. I never get bored even after all these years because it's like, no, as I haven't seen that. When you think you've seen it all. Yeah, she does deserve it.
Aw, thanks, guys.
She
That's
does.
sweet of you.
And she has such restraint. I don't have much restraint. As a Leo, it's not our gift. Okay, so we're going to talk about a wandlet now, our second wandlet of the night, our last wandlet of the night. So if you wanted a wandlet, this one is Damberite, stone we haven't talked about tonight. Comes from Mexico. Also a member of the Synergy 12.
The sky is so pretty right now.
Oh, it is really pretty. The music is kind of nice too.
Yeah.
We have to focus, but it's really pretty.
I know, it's
kind
so
of a moment.
relaxing.
Sometimes we have moments where we're just like, wow, it's just nice to have this time together. So Damberite is the stone on the top. Comes from Mexico. It's a member of the Synergy 12. It's the psychic surgeon of the Synergy 12, so it helps to extract unwanted energy from your field. Then there's an Ethiopian opal underneath that, and then there is what is that on the bottom?
Looks like another Damberite.
Let me see.
Do your inspection, Professor.
Oh, no, I have to put my
Professor
glasses on.
Crockett.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is Damberite.
Professor inspection.
It's either Damberite or Topaz, though.
It's two Dambrites.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I want to make sure everything's good before I leave.
Oh yeah, totally. Thank you
Good night,
for checking
Joseph. Thank
in,
you.
Joseph.
Yep.
Bye. Have a good night. Everyone say bye to Joseph.
Okay. Double Dan. It's a double Damberite with Ethiopian. Oh my God, though. We've got to be able to show that fire of that Ethiopian opal. It is magnificent. So transformation and removing unwanted energy. This one is gorgeous. $289. It's 3.25 inches. I haven't seen a lot of double Damberite wandlets. It's usually Damberite and quartz.
Rare.
Damberite is much more rare than quartz. So it's really cool when you get double terminated Damberite.
It's really cool.
Like, I can count the number of times maybe on one hand that we've had double terminated Damberite anything.
I don't think we've. I don't recall ever having it.
We've had a larger wand that was double terminated Damberite, but
Oh,
I don't. Yeah,
yeah.
but I don't know that we've had a wandlet.
No.
So it's rad. Congratulations. Yeah. Well, that was sweet. Cindy said, "Stay safe, Joseph."
Aww.
Joseph's a sweetheart. We had so
He
much
is a
fun together in
sweetheart.
Tucson too.
Yeah.
He's fun. It's nice when you get to work with people who are actually like people you want to spend time with. You know,
I
it's
can't
fun.
talk about it because it makes me emotional.
I actually forgot about that. I didn't mean to use that forever, actually. Okay. Congrats. Who got that one? Brittany LG got that one. And congratulations to all the honeycomb honeys. You scored
The
tonight.
honeycomb honeys, that's cute.
Jamie, didn't it kind of look like topaz just for a second? I think it is Damberite.
Let's do copper.
God, I need whiskey.
You want me to get you some?
Mm-mm. No, but it does help my cough. And it's more fun than cough syrup. Okay. Copper is not a stone. That is my landmark statement for the
I
evening.
think this one is on this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we
Copper is a metal. It is one of my favorite metals. I actually wrote about some metals in my upcoming book, Crystalpedia, because we don't talk about the metals enough. But yet all of your jewelry is made of metal, and don't you want to know the metaphysical properties? Copper, and this is native copper. This is copper from Michigan. Anybody from Michigan or the Midwest in general?
Is
We love you
Dave
guys
here? I see them
Aw,
saying hi to
hi,
Dave.
Dave.
Hi, Dave.
We're all gonna do the wave.
Wait, I messed up. Did it?
Okay.
Robin did it.
She did it.
No, she didn't.
No, she did not.
She did. We're not gonna
She
lie for
absolutely
her.
did not.
She did not. Do.
Sorry, I was typing.
Hey, Dave.
I didn't hear any.
Dave, are they
typing.
winning? How are the boys doing? Is the game over? So this is native copper from Michigan. So those of you in the Midwest, we love you. Oh, look, they're doing the wave in the feed. That's cute. So let's talk about copper. So of all the metals, copper is the most conductive. And the reason that's important from a metaphysical perspective is that it moves energy through the field. So if you ever have a chance to have copper jewelry, we've been talking about wire wrapping stones tonight in copper, and the reason why that's so cool is that actually facilitates the movement of the energy of that stone through your system. All illness and disease is the result of blocked energy. So I work with copper all the time. Copper spheres, native copper pieces like this, all you have to do is take a piece, hold it, I like to hold it in my left hand, cover it with my right hand, and keep it in my energy field while I meditate. And you can feel the difference. Some people with pain actually like to put copper on the body. Like crystal healers will have a piece like this, and the client will say, oh, my shoulder's hurting, and they'll just leave the copper on the shoulder while they're doing their other body work. Because as long as it's in your field, which is 48 inches outside your body, it is moving energy through, and that's what you want. That's what clears blockages. So illness, disease, even mental challenges and anxiety respond to copper and the movement of energy. Isn't that cool? So this is the smaller of the sizes, under $40. This is 2 inches of native copper from Michigan. I have 20 of that size.
This one kind of looks like a happy dog with his little wagging tail.
Oh my god, I totally see
Like
it.
there's the tail and there's
His
the
head's
ear.
kind of turning the other side. Yeah, I
he's
totally
like,
see it.
He's
I'm a
posing.
happy, energy moving dog.
I'm a happy guy. I'm just
And then
happy guy. So that was like a really popular sound on TikTok for a while.
I thought you made that up.
Oh no.
The 3 inches is under $60. I have 20 pieces of each size. So the small is $39, the medium is $59 for native copper from the US.
We still have Amazonite generators in both sizes as well.
Oh, they lost the game? They were undefeated going into this game. Oh, that's a bummer, Dave. Boo.
Is it possible he's lying? I don't know. Not that I think Dave's a liar.
I hope he's lying. That's really shitty. That's not what that was not the right answer tonight for that question. Anyway, congratulations. And truly, sincerely, if you are a crystal healer, having a piece of copper in your collection is really important. And you can choose whatever form you like. Like I said, they do form copper into spheres, and we've had little copper wands and things like that, Merkabas. But the native copper is nice because it's in its natural form. And everything in its natural form is more powerful. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to moving energy through your system. And see if it doesn't make a difference for you. And like I said, that's why I'm writing about the metals, because every metal has its own really special, unique properties. Brass and copper and silver and gold and titanium, they all have their own properties. Okay.
It did look like Mushu. You're right.
Do we still have these?
We do still have these in
Okay.
both sizes.
Okay.
So if you want an Amazonite and garnet and all of the magical things generator,
Yep. Remember,
You
this
can
is the
go
one
ahead
where you
and
get really
console.
5 stones in one, because you have Amazonite for communication, garnet for grounding, black tourmaline for protection, mica for magic, and then you have quartz, which magnifies the properties of them all. And the price is really good on these. So again, the small ones are $44 and the medium are $54. And the small is 4 inches, the medium is 5 inches.
I think they're so pretty.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any of the honeycomb left. I'm sorry.
I know. That honeycomb was...
yeah.
No, we're all...
left
You
the
know it's good when
station.
all of us are like, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. I really want to talk about specular hematite.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay,
one.
okay.
Okay.
I love this, and I'll tell you, we never get it. It's the most sparkly hematite, and congrats on the copper. It's the most sparkly hematite you will ever see. It's so beautiful.
pretty.
We have like a whopping,
Handful.
yeah, it's
Like
like
6.
is it 6?
Yeah, it's 6.
Yeah, we have 6 pieces. Sorry. But how gorgeous is this? Can you show them too on Facebook and Instagram? I mean, they're just insanely beautiful. Look at that. So this is
Even the back is pretty, like the unpolished.
micanized hematite. Isn't that incredible? And these are like little charging plates. I know the back is just as beautiful as the front. It's just the front is polished. So what I recommend you do with these is use these as like altar plates, right? To charge your stones with the energy of hematite, which is the most grounding stone in the gem and mineral world. Black tourmaline is the most protective, but hematite is the most grounding and stabilizing. And it's for those moments when you really need to come down. You know what I mean? Again, panic, anxiety, all the things. Hematite really does bring it down a notch. Now you can also apply these to the body or use them as charging plates. That's exactly right. So get your fingers ready. It's affordable too. The small is 4.5 to 5 inches, under $70. The medium is 5 to 6 inches, under $80, and the large is 8 to 9 inches, under $90. I have 2 of each. So that one's $89. That's the large. The medium is $79. The small is $69. And I'm sorry, I only have 2. Aren't they beautiful? I know. Joey says, "Holy poop, those are amazing."
Look at
Oh, that's neat, Alexis.
that's so pretty.
The visual effects side have been stunning.
I guess I'm feeling
You're in
creative.
your zone. I don't know what you're doing, but it's like she's over there just making big magic.
They're so pretty though. I mean,
We'll
if I
try to
had
get
one of
more of
these, I
those.
would just sit and stare at it.
We kind of are.
Yeah. Wait, that's
Did you see like the reflection of the camera? It's so pretty.
so pretty. Because
The plate it's on, the plate it's on, you can't have because it's mine. It's Aura Rose Quartz.
And we love it.
From Denver. It's scratched to shit, so you probably wouldn't want it now anyway. But it's beautiful.
I think they'd still want it.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, now I'm letting Jesus take the wheel over here because I don't.
Are
oh.
you?
Oh
Was there
well,
anything
the
else you-
Usingite. We have a brand new stone tonight.
Guide, yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Brand new
Forgot
stone.
to
It's a
come
new
over.
stone alert. It's a new stone alert. We've never had this before. Yeah, and she does totally have that Pisces imagination.
Oh, thank you guys.
She does. Okay. This is a brand new stone. It's a very pale
It's like a pinky
lavender. Yeah, it's a
lavender.
pinky lavender. So it looks a little more white on the screen than it is in person. I don't have a piece of this, so I am going to keep a piece because when we have a brand new stone, I don't know if we're going to see it again. So I'm under listing by 1 piece Team SG for my crystal healing tray.
Big picker making magic.
Big picker making magics. I'm telling you, you put 10 things on a tray, she's going to pick the most expensive one, and I'm going to love it, and then, you know.
And then she's the one that gets into trouble.
And then I get in trouble, and it's like, all Alexis's fault. Okay, so this is Soul Star Chakra, which is really interesting. So you have 7 chakras in your body. The top one's the crown chakra on the top of your head, but 12 inches above that is the Soul Star, which is the angelic gateway. And it's the gateway to the upper dimensions. Most of us believe that when you come into your body, you know, when you decide to come beyond Earth and do this thing, you come in through the Soul Star and the crown, and then when you leave your body, you leave through the Soul Star and find your way to the upper realms and your ancestors and the spirit guides. And so this is a very angelic, beautiful, I find the energy is just absolutely resonant with peace and with feeling a little etheric, like almost taking you out of your body. This would be a perfect stone to work with for meditation. We've never had this stone before. It's spelled Ussingite. It's under $50 for something brand new and rare. It's for serenity, spiritual purification. It helps you shift your vibration. So if you felt like your vibration is really low and you want to raise your vibration, this is a perfect mineral to work with. And it helps you work with your angels and guides. I might not be pronouncing it right. It's either Usingite or Usingite, and I don't know. Ussingite. Brand new to Sage Goddess. So exciting to bring you a stone I have never brought you before in 12 years. Soul Star. And it's, well, that's what it is. There's only one mineral in it, Michelle, and that's Usingite or Usingite. Isn't that cool? So $49 takes it home. I have 53 pieces. So if you would like one, I don't have any more Usingite or Usingite. This is it. So enjoy. It's so pretty. This one's kind of heart-shaped too.
I was just thinking that too when I turned it around.
Isn't it beautiful? It almost looks like, when you look at it and you think about rose quartz, that's when you notice how lavender it is. Because you're like, it's a little more lavender than rose quartz, right? I can't say it's like anything I've ever really held or felt before. And it does have like kind of, it's sparkly on the sides. Do you see?
Allison said it looks like frosted cookies, but I might just be hungry.
I don't know. It does look candy-like. It's fascinating. And the thing is, I want to work with it more. Whenever there's a new stone to me, if I had discovered this before my book was done, I would have added it. It's too late now, but I would have added it. It's absolutely intriguing to me.
Hillary and Ray want to know where it's from.
This is from the Russian Siberian region. We've had kind of a litany of stones from the Russian Siberian region tonight. We've had charoite from the Sharo Peninsula. We've had seraphinite. We've had natrolite. Big ups for one of the coldest places on the entire planet that also produces some of the most beautiful minerals you've ever seen. Usingite. Usingite. And you could absolutely have it wire wrapped. Why not? I like big statement pieces. You want us to try the UV light? Cindy Clark wants us to try the UV light on it. Did we ever get one? Yeah. I don't know. We're going to give it a go. What do we know? Yeah, it looks reactive, doesn't it? Mildly reactive. Not a ton, but a little bit.
Yeah,
it's turning a deeper purple. You can see it. Usingite. Congratulations. Lena, you have a cabochon of that? Holy shit, I'm going to see that.
I have an Usingite.
I want to see Lena's cabochon. I so wish we could do show and tell live. Wouldn't that be fun? So congratulations. Something new for your mineral collection. Yeah, it was mildly reactive. I'm glad you asked, Cindy Clark, for us to do that. It's kind of cool. Who knew? I know. I love new things. It's always exciting. Now we have some little bits and bobs for you.
Little bits and bobs.
And then we have a giveaway, and we have our charity item for tonight. And I think
that's everything.
I think that brings us to our conclusions. Yeah. Team SG, if there are things that are left, please let us know.
We still have medium copper left.
Medium copper.
For $59.
$59 for medium native copper from Michigan. Yeah. Lena's going to post it in Living Magic. Thank you. Please do, and please tag me, because I really am curious to see what that looks like. I bet it's beautiful. So that's the medium copper.
Usingite?
Oh, Usingite or Usingite? Usingite.
So medium copper. I see people bidding on amber, but I did not see Team SG say that we had any left.
Okay. Keep
So
us
I'm
posted.
not-
Oh,
I'm
but I
not
think
sure.
they did. Scroll down. We still. Oh no, sorry. I
No, it's
said
the
copper,
copper.
not amber. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you guys are having fun.
We're having
Now-
fun too.
So we have, honestly, these are tinier stones. We have some little cabochons for you if you like to make your own jewelry or like to have stones for crafting. I've got green sapphires, first of all. Isn't this fun? Under $10 for a third of a carat. Alexis is going to very gently put them
slowly.
back for you.
I'm gonna.
Each one is being touched by hand for you. Green sapphire is one of the rarer colors of sapphire, and these are natural green sapphires. So, you know what they call green sapphire is the medical medium stone. It's wisdom about your body, which I love. So you could take this and have it set into, a casting for a ring. You could add it to a wand. Watch out, Alexis. I watched you do that.
This
I'm
is
like,
not my strong suit.
So these
Big
are
picker, not little picker. You know, I'm gonna put the lid back on. You guys got to see the sparklies.
You saw them.
I don't want to be
This is danger. This is
responsible for
Danger Town.
this.
These are $7 a piece. I have 20 of them. Natural green sapphires, and they are crystal clear, no inclusions. I mean, just brilliant, beautiful. Isn't that cool? I like to bring you little bitties. They are blessed by the big picker. They are the one, the only. So, yeah, $7 for your green sapphires. I have 20 of those. Congratulations, your medical medium stone for tonight.
Now these ones are a little bit more manageable.
I think we have a much better shot here with the kyanites. So these are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous kyanites. Oh my God. Look at the shimmer across the surface of these kyanites. We have 10 millimeter round and oval, and then we have 13 millimeter round and oval. Are you ready? These are $4 and $6. I have 17 of the 10 millimeter for $4. I have 16 of the 13 millimeter for $6. How fun is that? Kyanite is the only stone that instantly balances and aligns your chakras. The blue kyanite. Kyanite also grows in green, orange, and black. They have different metaphysical properties. This is the blue. And a lot of us empaths really like to work with kyanite. Kyanite and copper are a great combination because they both do very similar things, right? They're both helping you move energy through your system in a more fluid way and overcoming blockages. So, do you guys like that? Do you guys like having the little bitties in the sales? It's kind of fun, right? And it allows you to bring a new stone into your collection. And then, like I said, most of your jewelers, if you go to your local jeweler, a lot of them have castings, like little rings with just the prongs that are ready to receive a stone. And these are standard size stones, so they could just pop it into a sterling silver casting, or you could find one online and take it to your jeweler, and they'll set it for you, and you've got a beautiful piece of jewelry that's really affordable and a good quality stone too. So it's kind of fun, right? Little treasures for you tonight. Balance your chakras and heal your body. So congratulations. Yeah, Liz Grant, thank you for that suggestions. They want a replica of your opal ring. People have been asking for a replica of
my
that
opal
ring
ring?
for a long time. Yeah.
Really?
Poor Alexis.
I mean, I'm happy to see what we can do. I know the place that I got it
That'd
from,
be
it
cool to
was
do that,
one of a
wouldn't
kind, but yeah, we could make something really cool.
Or something similar with that kind of
Yeah.
organic design. I agree. It's very pretty.
With a fire opal. Yeah.
Okay. Our charity item for tonight
Is crazy.
It is. This is called a Vogel. It is so beautiful. This is a I call it whiskey. It's like a honey citrine smoky situation. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a 12-sided Vogel. 12 is a magic number. There's 12 months. There's 12 signs in the zodiac, right? 12 is a number of completion. 1 + 2 = 3. So it's one of the most magical numbers in the world of sacred geometry and numerology. Vogels are double terminated wands, and again, the free class here on YouTube will tell you more, where you gather energy with the wide end and release it with the narrow end. So we call it an extraction tool. You actually go into the energy field and release, in and release. It's a power tool for healers. This one, believe it or not, is almost 10 inches and it's under $500. And whoever wins this one tonight, every dollar of your purchase goes to the charity of your choice. Isn't that cool? So are you ready? $4.99 takes home an almost 10-inch, 12-sided Vogel in smoky citrine. Should be $1,000. And all of that money goes to a really beautiful charity that you choose. And that is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So good luck. That's our charity item for tonight. We always do, if you're new, we always do a item where we donate the proceeds to a charity that you select. As a way of putting good energy back in the field.
I like. Kelsey said Alexis just laughed like Goofy. It's the cough.
Goofy does always sound like he's
Yep.
coughing. Don't do it. So I'm going to start laughing and it's going to be over.
It
So
is
congratulations.
full of
And
rainbows.
if you ever want to
It's
know,
gorgeous.
like, on our website is a gives back page. It shows you all the places we've donated over these 12 years. So if you want to know, like, what are the charities that have been chosen? We donate separately as a company. Our employees get to make a donation every month too. We give them $1,000 to donate where they want. And then we have our charity items from the sales. So a lot of good energy going back in the field. Congratulations to whoever is getting that beautiful piece. Did they list it yet?
Yeah,
I don't know. Team SG, have you mentioned it yet? It might be. I might not have.
I saw people bidding on it. I just,
Yeah, they have not. So Team SG, as soon as they say, there it
there
is.
we go.
There it is. Okay, now you can comment.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you, Annette. That's so sweet. She said, "Congratulations to the winner of this Vogel. Truly spectacular." I love it when you guys support each other too. It's really cool. You guys get excited for each other, which I think is great. So congrats.
I can't wait to see who gets
Congrats.
it. I see the first bidder on my screen, but we'll see what the
We'll
team
wait.
says. Yeah.
We'll wait. Okay, now the final item of the night. I actually want to tell you about two things real quick, and then we'll show you the final item of the night. Can you pass me the
I
Iserine?
went to Shell Bell.
Oh, Shell Bell.
Shea Bell.
Shell Bell.
Congratulations, Shay.
Shell Bell. Honestly, that's a piece and a half, girl. And it's worth twice what you're paying for it. And you're doing good in the world. So you get to choose your charity, and then you let us know. And we have one large Natrolite left for pain relief.
Wow, guys, get it.
We don't get
we're not-
Natrolite very often, so that's the that's a good one for you.
Yeah.
There are two items on sagegoddess.com. What's the code today?
Today's code is Luna.
Luna, I thought so, for 23, yeah.
Yeah.
There's two items on sagegoddess.com that you need to know about right now that I'm personally obsessed with. The first one is this wand.
I think that one is so cool.
This wand is absolutely incredible. I'm going to have Alexis show it to you up close. A lot of you were asking earlier about the divine masculine. We've talked about the feminine a lot tonight. This is a wand to channel divine masculine energy. This is on sagegoddess.com right now. Team SG, if you have a second to pop up the link, I would super appreciate it. This is the Eye of Ra, which is hand engraved into the metal on this wand. The Eye of Ra is very protective, right? Ra is the Egyptian god of the sun. And so the left eye is known as the right eye, which is the masculine eye. The eyes of Ra are limitless. They see all, they clear all, they know all. And so this is the divine masculine. Kambaba jasper is one of the most masculine stones on the planet. It's actually fossilized sea kelp and algae from the bottom of the ocean when the planet was forming. It is another one of those minerals that's millions of years old, and the top is quartz. These are handmade for Sage Goddess, so you'll not find this anywhere else, and it's all polished. So it's a natural quartz point, but we polished it, so it's super soft, easy to work with, and double charm. So those are $54 and then 23% off over at sagegoddess.com.
So cool.
And the team just linked to it for you. And then if you missed out on the Iserine earlier, look what I have. I have 5 different sizes of Iserine, starting at $1.50 before your 23% off at sagegoddess.com. The big piece here is 19, and then it goes 12, $6, $3, and $1.50. And yes, you can also add the wire wrap when you go to the website, and we'll send it to you ready to wear, and they're 23% off with your code Luna. And again, this is Iserine from Malawi, Africa, which is protective of your auric field. So if you miss the larger pieces, which are harder to find, but you still want to get in on that stone to protect your aura and protect you from other people's energy, Iserine's on sagegoddess.com. And that was new today. Code Luna. Okay. Last but not least for tonight is our, actually I want you to show them because you've got the better vision there, the better view. It's very rare for us to give away sterling silver and 14 karat gold wands. And this one is one of the most magnificent I've ever seen. Remember I taught you about dambarite earlier? That's a dambarite point down here. Isn't it? Or is it quartz?
I don't think this is Denverite.
Oh, I'm looking at the next line. That's why I thought it said Danbury. Okay, that is quartz.
But
Sorry
it's
about
still,
that. But it's still
amazing
gorgeous.
quartz.
Yeah, it is an amazing piece of quartz, and it's etched on the side. Do you see that? There's like little lines and markings. There's a shaman portal on there. It's an incredible piece of quartz. And then the other stones in this wand, you have opal, Ethiopian opal. You have a aragonite in the middle. I'll explain the metaphysical properties of this in just a second. You have amethyst, druzy quartz, and then on the top, you have up here, that is an amethyst polished piece that I believe is Super 7 because I saw other inclusions in there. So I think that is a Super 7 polished. Now here's what's incredible about this wand. This wand is about organizing and clarifying your mind, body, and spirit. So if you've been feeling scattered, like your energy's all over the place and you can't get your thoughts together and you can't get your act together, that center aragonite, that is a stone of organization, structure, clarity, and focus. Especially in your surroundings. So it helps you organize your life, it helps you organize your home. And then amethyst is for peace and balance and detoxification. So this is about bringing greater peace, greater clarity, and greater organization. Opal's for transformation, so you're going to change in favor of all of those things, and then quartz magnifies all of those energies. This wand is worth $699. We are giving it away tonight to one of you. So if you feel scattered, like you can't get it together, you don't have your focus, we would love to give this wand to you. Isn't that beautiful? It is so, I'll tell you, like it's delicate and then, but it's also got a strength to it, this wand. There's a real power to it. And whoever wins this, when you get this, really take a few minutes to look at that amethyst. It's magical. There's a rainbow right down the center of it. I don't know if you can see through this angle. Isn't that beautiful? So it's single terminated, which means you can send and receive energy, open circles, close circles, activate your grids. And it's so beautiful. This is a very feminine wand in my opinion, compared to the Eye of Ra, which is very masculine. It's very celestial. There's a little bit of like angelic fairy energy. Okay. Whew. Let me see where this is going. And again, I really want to thank all of you for being here tonight. You made this a really fun, special
It really has
show.
been. This was a great show.
Yeah, we had a great time. So it wouldn't be that way without you. Okay. Oh, it's hard. I'm feeling the call to a couple of places, so let me just kind of center myself before I feel into it. Okay. Rayburn.
Mm-hmm.
This is for you.
Aw.
Congratulations. This is for you. I'll tell you, so Ray said, Ray doesn't have a wand. And opal is Ray's birthstone. Amethyst is Ray's mother's birthstone. So it would remind you of her. Also my mother's birthstone too. So I see you. There's a certain part of your life that needs this. And you'll know, if you don't know right now, which I kind of feel like maybe you do, when you open this, I think you'll instantly know that's where I need to focus my work with that wand. It's for one particular aspect of your life. And it's kind of a long time coming. So I feel like there's going to be a real shift in that part of your life. And this tool is part of that transformation. So I think that's probably why you were here tonight. So we're going to send this off to you with a lot of love. And isn't it like perfect to send a wand like this at the full moon in Virgo, which is all about like organization and getting your act together and, you know what I mean, focus and reorganize and restructure. So congratulations to Ray.
Congratulations, Ray. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, very happy for you. And cheers to all of you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right, you guys. So if you shop tonight, tomorrow you're going to get an invoice. That's called a bill. And you will have 24 hours to pay your invoice. And different payment methods. So be sure to check those out if you want to spread your payment over a few weeks. You can do that, and then we will ship your item to you. And so that's how that works. We'll be here live again 2 weeks from tomorrow. We're usually here on Tuesdays, just so you know. We're doing Monday this week because Tomorrow is the full moon in Virgo, and I'll be live on YouTube, free full moon ceremony tomorrow night from 5 to 6 p.m. celebrating. I'm teaching you how to do distance healing, and I'm actually going to do live distance healing sessions tomorrow night. So you do not want to miss that. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel before you sign off tonight. And again, we're just youtube.com/sagegoddess, so it's easy to find us. And we want to thank everybody behind the scenes at Team SG, everybody in front of the scenes at Team SG for all your hard work. It always makes the sale so special, and it's a lot of us who put our time and love into the sale for you. So thank you for being here. I want to thank all of you for being here. Hope you learned something and had a little fun, and we made you laugh. And then if you are in Living Magic, which is my online program, bringing magic to all parts of your life, we have our practicing magic session on Wednesday, when I'm going to be teaching you about the elements, the archetype of the magician in the major arcana of the tarot, and something called despacho, which is a way of making offerings to the earth. We're going to do that ahead of spring equinox. If you're not in Living Magic, you can join us at any time. You can go to sagegoddess.com/livingmagic for more information. And that's all I have to tell you tonight. So thank you to Instagram and to Facebook and to all of you on YouTube for being here. We love you. Have a great rest of your evening. Mwah. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, bye.